Hold up. Beautiful. There we go. There we go. Now we're at the right volume. How are y'all doing on this Monday, this beautiful Monday? Oh, yeah. What's up, everybody? It's a Monday stream. Usually, on Mondays, we play a retro game. We've played some Resident Evil 1 and 2, little Fallout. That's it, really, actually. That's all we've played so far. We're in between games. We just wrapped up the Resident Evil streams, and I thought I'm lazy, so I didn't put out the poll. And also, next week, I'm heading to California to do some videos, making some videos, and go to San Diego Comic-Con. So, I thought, instead of starting a new game on this Monday stream and then not being able to continue it next week, why don't we just hang out, we'll chill. I haven't done that in a long time, and I always have fun doing it. I always have fun doing it. So I want to say hello to you guys in the chat right now. Let's move you over here so I can see you. Open you up. Spread that chat. Tinhauser Gate. Manbro Dude. Stewart. Gig. Real Steven TV. Father Christopher Miller. What's up? What's up? Patrick Bauer. Appreciate you guys. Hey, and if you are a Chad, an Uber Chad, there's the VIC over there. The very important Chads on locals. If you want to support the channel, that's a good way to do it. Otherwise, just be here and hang out. I don't have a plan. There's no plan for this. I've done no research whatsoever. We're just gonna hang out. Flawed, what's up, Flawed, in the chat right now? Guy Incognito, member for 4 months. How's the con so far? Well, I don't know. I don't know how it is. Haven't been there yet. But we're gonna see. A little bit of something happened over the weekend. I don't know if you noticed. Destiny cucked himself again. The president was attacked, and I didn't know that was gonna happen when I said, hey, let's stream on Monday, but then it happened, and I was like, damn, what are we gonna talk about? There's nothing in the news. Unlike Secret Service, Garrett is taking time to secure the perimeter. That's right. I took the time. I changed the diaper. I got a haircut. I didn't get a haircut. I did not. Song over? No, it's not over. Okay, there it keeps going. I don't know. Yesterday, when we wrapped up Sunday Fun Day, I was kind of talking to the Chads after the show, and I named this stream Chillin and White Pillin because I really do. I feel like this. It's so loud. Can we turn that down a little bit? It's a little too loud. I really do feel like this is a white pill moment. It does seem like a lot of people can take this, and I'm not to say that this is the direction people are taking it, but I feel like this is a moment that can also feel like it is dangerous. Our president, our former president, but you know, current candidate for the presidency was attacked. Somebody was killed. People were injured. The media is doing what the media does, and the media lies. It obfuscates. It editorializes. It changes its headlines to not tell the entire truth. Well, what's a positive message for me? It's judgment time. And I'll get to you guys your super chats in a second. Flaw dropping 10 memberships. Hold on. I got something for you. Real quick.
I'll eat your ass. I will eat your ass.
I will. What is it? What is the silver lining for me in all of this? Is one, he did not get killed. That is, I don't want to think about what would happen if in that scenario that something like that did go down. Horrible. Stupid that I even have to say this, but it's the internet, and the internet is retarded. You people out there in the internet, not you in the chat right now. I know you guys are chats. You guys know what's up. But I don't want to see any political person get attacked. I actually do believe, unlike these Nancy Pelosi's and Joe Biden's, I do believe there shouldn't be any place for political violence, because you're supposed to be able to speak your mind. That's the whole point of the First Amendment, right? Is to be able to speak your mind. As wrong as you could be, which includes Joe Biden and all these people that we disagree with. All these insane people like Hassan that was saying Trump was clip farming. Like Destiny that was making fun of a father, a husband, a firefighter, a hero that lost his life because somebody was crazy and hopped up on who knows what and tried to take out the president. I think they should be able to speak. So for me, it's a positive because he didn't get killed, and it's a positive because it will wake up more people. To me, this is a moment that is bigger than any other moment leading up to this point for Donald Trump specifically. Since 2016, since we were inundated with every single headline being completely controlled by the state, giving us exactly the narrative that they want, leading from Obama into 2016. That 2016 woke people up. It woke me up. I was talking about it on Bay Staff. That's when I really got into politics. And you guys know me now. I don't want to talk about politics, but this is something that's like, it's not just politics. This is like current like world events, not just the drudgery of granular politics, which is what I really hate. I don't hate talking about politics and things that matter because it matters to me. But the thing that got me into it initially was 2016, when I was sitting there at my job, taking calls, trying to not work, and I was scrolling the only thing that the computer system allowed me to scroll, which was Yahoo, and I was watching these headlines go by during 2016, and they were just so editorialized and giving me the answer, or what they wanted me to think the answer was, right at the top of the articles. It was so manipulative, because then I would go look into the story and find out that that wasn't the case, because that's literally all I could do. I was sitting there taking calls, doing tech support, and reading the news. So, and before that, I explained it on Bay Staff, is before that, my parents and I, we'd have conversations about politics and where we stand in the world and opinions and all these things. But I'd been in this, oh, it doesn't matter, voting doesn't matter. The Generation X has it, right? They're the adults. I'm still a kid. Even though I was 25 at the time, or whatever age I was in my early 20s, I think. Had kids, but I was just like focusing on only that and not thinking about what is happening. And that moment woke me up, and I'm sure it did to a lot of different people, and a lot of people knew before that to pay attention. But for me specifically, that was that moment. And this is so much larger than those moments. He was attacked because he speaks his mind. Somebody great on Twitter said the reason that they're voting for Trump is because they don't treat him like they treat everyone else in politics. They don't treat him like a billionaire or one of these cronies that have been in the government for decades. They don't treat him like that. They treat him like us. You know how the government treats us? How, I'm sorry, but the police can sometimes treat everyday citizens, take away their property, seize their shit. Like that is a very big problem in America, is like the mistreatment of the American citizen. We all know this. But that doesn't seem to happen to politicians, to these people that are on the top. And they don't treat him like that. They treat him like us. They run him through the dirt. And I'm not even like a huge Trump fanatic. I just respect the guy and I like what he did for the economy. Fuck, it was so nice. The economy was great when he was in office. And that's all I care about. Mainly for me, for a long time, he's just fucking entertaining as fuck. He's a comedian. He's hilarious. He knows how to trash people. And he creates this vortex of retardation around him of people that just have the most brain rot I've ever seen. And it's very entertaining to watch. I gotta say. But again, to reiterate, silver linings, because I think a lot of people that are either on the left or in the middle or undecided or whatever it is, they see this moment, they see the headlines, in the picture even. In the picture, he's bleeding, and it says, Donald Trump removed from stage by Secret Service. It's like, well, why? Why is that? Why are you not including the words assassination attempt? Because that's what it was. That's what it was. There's a lot of these iconic moments in this election, and I think this election is very interesting so far. Gonna get wilder. What's the October surprise? What could that be? Oh my God. The debate? Joe Biden going up there being completely unable to speak or formulate a coherent thought? Now this? Debate 2? Oh man, I'm all over that shit like white on rice. I'm fucking watching the shit out of that. Holy crap. Holy crap. But anyways, white pills, man. White pills. We are living in an interesting time. That does not mean it is the worst time. We've had presidents attempted assassinations before. We've had actual assassinations before. This is not the worst time in history. In fact, statistically, we are in the best time in history. It's just a very tumultuous time, which I think all times really are when you think about it and you're sitting in it. You're thinking, man, this really sucks. Like, what's going on? But then you look back and you think, okay, it's like, it's not as bad as it is. You ask somebody that's like 100 years old and be like, hey, is this the worst time ever? Like, are you eating? Have you been eating today? You've eaten today? Oh, okay. Well, it's not that bad. It can get worse. It can get worse. Hey, let's jump in the chat right now. I want to see what you guys had to say. Man, it's been crazy. Icontheus for 5. Thank you. Ever played Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines? The combat is potato, but it's the best RPG I've ever played. I've heard of it, but I've never played it. Heard of it, but I never played it. It sounds to me like one of those weird BDSM things. You know what I mean? Like I like to wear leather straps and pretend I'm a vampire. I don't want to kink shame or nerd shame. I get it, but you know, I always thought that was a little weird. I always thought it was a little weird in that. Flawed dropping the 10. Thank you, Flawed. Mark of Reality, welcome to the Biden dollar menu level, which is a steal at $2. I'd like to say it's a steal because if I charged you what the actual dollar menu would be, it'd be like $5. So I'm doing the Lord's work out here. Thank you so much. Neil Horn, QBG, do you do a great job on Normal World? Well, thank you. Appreciate you. I appreciate you. Maybe we'll talk about that a little bit later on as well. We're gonna do a little chat, a little chitty chat. Jay Pinbear, what's up? Lady Gravemaster in the chat. How are y'all feeling? I hope that you're feeling good. Events like these can be very scary, but I think bringing the positivity, realizing that we can, like, on perspective, pull back. I think we're in the best position right now. 1, more people are waking up. 2, I think that side have completely lost the plot. They used to have a handle on the scenario. They had the thread of narrative, but it's been coming undone the last, like, what, 8 to 10 years? Slowly, and I think at this point, it's like shocked them. Everything's falling apart, and they don't know what to do. They haven't set up for the future. It seems like they haven't set up for the candidate that could follow up Joe Biden. So it doesn't even seem like even next election season they have somebody. And they haven't set up for the eventual failure of Joe Biden. Because I think they thought they had it. I think they thought they were on it. And it's all falling apart. I love it. I love it. Levi rocks for 10. Hey, thank you, Levi. QBG. Was Van Halen better than Davey Lee Roth or Sammy Hagar? Was it better with... Sorry, not better than. Better with. I tend to err on the earlier discography. I'm going to say David Lee Roth. That's what I'm going to say. Low key for 10. Thank you, Low key. I appreciate you. Ahoy. Oi. 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 Or is it oi? If you like the Fallout 1 style, you should give Warhammer Rogue Trader a go. Be safe on your trip. Well, thank you. I appreciate you. I've heard that, and it's on my list to try out. It is on my list. People were telling me that all the time, so I need to check it out. It's more recent, right? Or is it from back in the day? Levi rocks for another 10. Thank you, Levi. Coin, just because I like you. Hey. And Sammy was best. Oh, see, look, we can disagree, and we can still be friends. It's cool. It's cool. But I like earlier stuff. It was the same way with AC/DC. I like the earlier singer. What's his name? Horrible with names. But the lead singer for AC/DC in the early days was good. Well, then get out of here, Jim. Oh my God. What was I gonna say? I lost the name. Earlier Aerosmith, better than the later Aerosmith. Trump just showed up at the RNC. Is he gonna speak? Is he gonna do an early speaking engagement there? Bon Scott, better. Better. Floral from under. It cuts off the I'm sorry, it cuts you off. Floral from under for 20 Canadian syrup coins. Oh no, is that 2? It might as well be. Our inflation's ridiculous. How open are you to talk to some puppets? Contact info question? What kind of puppets? I know there's some freaky puppets out there. Red 4. What are you going to drink from your shot glass when you get it? I am going to drink, and maybe I'll go get it. I'm going to drink some 1848 bourbon whiskey distilled in one of my hometowns. I say one of because we moved a lot when I was a little kid, but I spent a lot of time here in Lowry Crossing, Texas. North Texas brewery does it up there, and I support that. And it's pretty good. I like it. I do like it. So I want to show you guys one of the funniest things. And I'm probably going to get, like, demonetized for this. I don't care. The memes have been on fire, as always. We're going to cut over here, and we're going to cut it in. Should I press this? Hey, it worked. Holy shit. Let's see. I can't see. KA animator. I can't see it. It's hard to see. Did the animation here. KD animator right there at the bottom. Duh, I can read. Check this out. This is like the day after, by the way. Freaking talented. Many men. Many, 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 many men. What? This is one day after it happened. One day. Guys are crazy. Aww. Aw, you sad. That's sad. That's sad. You guys didn't hear none of that shit. I'll put it on again. Hold on. Hold up. I'll put it on again. It's fire. It's fire. Now you can feel what I felt this whole time. There we go. There we go. I don't even got to talk over it now. I'm just gonna play it.
Blood in my eye, dog, and I can't see. The president is what I'm destined to be, but Democrats trying to take my life away. Put a hole in my ear, now you gon' see. Put a call into all my security. Better watch how you talk when you talk about me, cause I'll come and take your life away. Many men, that's a lot of men.
Many, 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 many men.
Wish death on me, Lord, I don't cry.
This is so good.
Don't look to
JKD
the sky,
animator.
No, have mercy on me. These pussy Democrats put money on my head. Go get your refund, motherfucker, cause I ain't dead.
I ain't dead.
I'm the orange in a fruit bowl that ain't been found. I'm the Republican king, and I ain't been crowned. When I rally, something special happens every time. I'm the greatest, something like America in its prime. I rep the concrete jungle, I ain't never been humble. This race high, cause I stay ready to rumble. Got a temper, Joe, go ahead, lose your head. I'm crazy, I'll grab Kamala between her legs. I'll walk around, cap on my
Say
head,
what?
chip on my shoulder. Till I've won this presidential race, pussy, this beef ain't over.
All right, that's JKD animations. So go check them out. I'm gonna put them up on the screen. Can you see it? There you go. Lady Graver, I see it. I figured it out. I figured it out eventually. Go check them out. I'm subscribing right now. Dude, one day after. That's insane. Crazy. Go back here. Boom. Okay, I don't need the intro. You could chill out with that intro. Oh my goodness. Why you do that? Hey, it's just us, you know? The cool people, all right? You know this is a shit show. I'm a professional. This week, okay, so this week, I'm gonna go over to LA. We're gonna shoot a little video, and I'd been trying to figure out what I wanted to do. It's gonna be like a in the field video. We're gonna be going in LA, asking people questions, and I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do. I might do 2 videos. We'll see how it goes. I wanted to do, is LA as bad as you think it is, kind of concept. Because I had been following stuff on the internet and kind of experiencing the horrors of LA just through Twitter and videos and stories and stuff, and being like, damn, this place looks horrible. But surely, if I go there, it won't be that bad. Well, it was a shock. And I'd been to Seattle, Portland, Denver. I've been to a lot of these major cities, and conservative, the right, they kind of, it is bad, but they hyperbole a lot about these cities and how bad they are and how the people there all are bad and all these things. But when I get there, generally I meet good people, I meet nice people, and it's not quite as bad. It's still like the policies are stupid and there's a lot of homeless people literally everywhere. But the people are good and I usually have a good time. I went to LA, dude. I went there. I landed in LAX, and it was the grossest place I think I've ever seen. It's so gross. Everything had just this black, just gunk dripping on all the signs. There was a poster for Harry Potter 7 still on the wall. And I was like, what? This place looks like a hellhole. It looks like a war-torn city. We drove through the center of it, and it was just horrible. Did get to hang out with a good friend of mine, Darth Call, show me around. So walking the Hall of Fame, and I think a lot of people there that go there because they see it in movies or whatever, they take their families and they're like, hey, let's go to LA and we can do the Star Walk in front of the Mann's Chinese Theater. And they don't realize, like I did, if I brought my family there, it would suck. They had their little kids. It's like there's crackheads and homeless people and trash everywhere, and everything's got a demon juice all on it. It's like on the decline, you know, very obviously the decline. And they're walking with their like little 6-year-olds, like, please help. So I wanted to do a video maybe on that, just kind of showing what it is like to live there. But then this happened, and I genuinely had this idea last night, because I genuinely want to know, did these events change people's minds on scenarios and politics in general? So I think that's kind of the idea where we're gonna go ask some people there. We're gonna ask them what they think of what happened, who they're voting for, and I want to go to like the craziest places. I want to go to like the tent cities. I want to talk to those people. I want to talk to people that are on Hollywood Boulevard. Like, I want to try to get as many people, so we're gonna do that next week. If there's any ideas that you guys want me to do while I'm there, let me know. But maybe today, I lost the chat. What happened to the chat? 10 years ago wasn't that bad. That's what it kind of seems like. Demon juice, yeah. A lot of demon juice. I lost the chat, I'm sorry. That's why I'm very interested to see people that live in LA, what their perspective on these things are. So I genuinely try, I generally try to be empathetic and understand. Is it empathy or is it sympathy? Sympathy is when you do it when it's happened to you. Empathy is the other one. Is that correct? That's correct. Donatello? Okay, thank you. He's right over there, Donatello. I try to empathize. I try to understand why people do the things that they do. There's not enough of that. It's a very millennial gay thing to say, but there really isn't. There's not enough of trying to understand why people that you think are insane, which I think there's a lot of people that are insane, why do they act those ways? So like in California, what is it that keeps you on that side if you're living in California where everything is so in your face? The tent cities, the rampant drug use, the out of control crime, all of these things. What keeps you on that side and not questioning the people that are running all this stuff? I'm very interested to see that. So we're going to make that video. Right after that, we're going to go over to San Diego and do Comic-Con. That'll probably be a fun video of me just chit-chatting with nerds and just generally having fun, I think. But that's the goal. That's what we're doing right now. I really hate telling you guys what I want to do, because I end up having this problem where I tell you when I get excited about an idea, and then I'm like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, and then I don't do them because I've moved on creatively, and I have a really bad tendency to do that. So I'm sorry I just told you this. But we've already got one video in the bag. It is 90% edited. We're about to finish that one off this week. I'm really trying to refocus and do content. And what I've done is I've made my second channel, my 3/4 white Garrett channel. It is now the Nega Garrett channel. And that's where I'm going to be posting it. I'm going to be starting from scratch on that channel there, building it up. So if you haven't subscribed to that channel, please go do that. Because I'm going to be dropping actual content there. Not live streams, not gaming streams. It's just content straight up. and I'm gonna be building stuff over there, and I'm making videos. I'm trying to make enough to be ahead of it, so I'm gonna make like 4 or 5 videos. I've got a lot of great interview ideas as well. We're gonna interview some really interesting people from the internet, from around, people that I know, people that I don't personally know, but I am very interested to talk to, that I've reached out to, that are content creators. So a lot of great ideas for that channel. So go check that channel out. This is my spot on my own. Nega, yeah. It's like Sega, but it's not. It's like, no, it's negative. It's like the inverse, because that one was 3/4 white, Garrett, and I kept the profile picture. That's kind of my plan. That's my plan, because I've been thinking for a while. I'm doing so many different things, and they're all generally for other people. Like, I worked on Louder with Crowder, and that was obviously for Crowder, and that's great, and he paid me. It was awesome, but it wasn't like my thing. It wasn't my thing. And then I've been hanging out with Gary and doing all the neurotic stuff, and I love editing videos there, and I have a lot of fun doing all the shows that we do over there for Nerdrotic in the Fellowship. But it's not my thing. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a thing that I am building up for myself. In this channel, I've been kind of just having fun, generally just playing video games and hanging out with you guys. So that's what I'm going to keep this channel, is going to be just a hangout channel, streaming, doing stuff like this, hanging out with you guys. I'd like to do more, maybe in the future when I could ease one of these jobs down and make the time for it. Do more game streams with you guys again on this channel. That's what we used to do. And then I got overworked because I did too many things. But I digress anyways. Then I'm doing like Normal World, which is awesome. I appreciate the show and being on the Blaze. Pretty cool. But it's not my thing, you know? It's like our thing over there that like we're working on together with our different sensibilities for what a show is, and like kind of merging the two of those and finding somewhere in the middle. So I want to do something that's like me, you know, that's like stuff that I want to do, things that I want to talk about, people I want to talk to, and give that to you guys. Because I really do. I remember back when I was making videos more consistently. I love kind of getting the videos out there and seeing what you guys have to say about it. So I want to get back to doing that. And that's what this summer is all about. I'm refocused. We're doing it, motherfucker. We're doing it. More live streams. More live streams. That's the thing. Is like I need to, because I've got so many, there's only so many hours in the day, right? I'm trying to get it in a way that I can focus more on you guys here. Because you guys here are my, like, to be obvious, like, you guys are my audience. You guys get me. You guys like my sensibilities. You guys enjoy what I have to say, or how bad I am at video games. So I want to fuck with that, you know? I want to fuck with you guys more. And I used to hang out in the Discord a whole lot more with you guys and play games, and I want to get back to doing more of that stuff. So that's my refocus. That's my goal, is to do that a whole lot more and hang out with you guys. I really enjoy that. It's the summer of George, that's right. Just subscribe to Nega Garrett. Thank you for subscribing over there. I also got a couple of really talented up-and-coming editors working for me. A couple of my bros, my literal brothers, that are very talented, and I'm training them, you know? Because I've done all this stuff. I've made Man on the Street videos. I've edited them. I've created the narrative. I know how, like, to do all that stuff, but I don't have the time to do all that stuff. But they do. So I've recruited them onto my team, and they're already good editors in their own right. But I was like, okay, you guys are doing that. Why don't you do that for me, and I could pay you, and you don't have to get like a normal job. You could just hone your skills over here. So we're rolling around. We're doing fun stuff. They're good guys. So I appreciate it. Thank you so much for subscribing over there. Ask people on the street how the assassination attempt makes them feel safe to expose how self-centered they are. Or maybe not. We might go there and find out that they aren't self-centered. We might go there and find a lot of people that have changed their mind, that said, yo, that's not cool. I may not agree with him, but you know, that's what I want to get. I don't want to go there and only get what I expect, you know, Californians to say. I want to see if there are people that think otherwise or that it may have changed their mind. So that's kind of the direction I want to go with that. Hey, Forbidden Frontier. Also, what's up, Forbidden Frontiers? I shot a video. I don't know if this will ever see the light of day because I don't think it turned out very good. It was only like the second thing we shot for the channel. But we went to Cosmic Summit, and I was shooting some stuff there, and I tried to get interviews, but I didn't quite get any that I think were very good. So that is something. I'm fully utilizing all the things that I do already to make content for this channel because I travel a lot. Like, I went to the UK last year. I go to Orlando and hang out with a bunch of cool people, Critical Drinker and all the Geeks and Gamers guys and Gary from Nerdrotic and all these people. We do a lot of fun, cool stuff, but I've never filmed it or made it into videos, so I might start doing that. We're going to Peru, man. It's gonna be wild. Hatchet, Garrett, put a link to the Nega channel in the description. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Sorry I had to make you guys go find it. Nega Garrett. Plus it sounds like nigga, which is funny. Not the purpose, not the reason I did it. I'll have you know, it's not the reason. But it is funny. Alright, here's the second channel. The channel. Bam. There you go. Neil Horn. Well, that answered that. What? Wait, what question? Am I going to Machu Picchu? Yes. Not in August. I'm going to go in... We're going in September. That's when we're going to go. Levi rocks for 5. QBG. I'm 6'6". Well, good for you. Where did you get that sweatshirt? I'll catch you on FNT. I created this sweatshirt. I made it myself for Christmas. It was my FNT. It was my FNT costume. And it's just a good sweater, you know. It's a good sweater to wear all year round. That's right. David P, what's up? That's not why I did it, Guy Incognito. Not why. Yeah, so I've been trying to figure out what I want to do on this channel. At first I thought maybe I'd do all the content on this channel because all you guys are already here. But I think it's really... I don't want to lose this channel because this channel's fun. I like to hang out. I like to play games. So that's what we're doing. We're going to keep it here. We're going to keep the streams here. We're going to do all the content over there. Thank you so much for subscribing over there. Give it a go. I got a plan, dude. I got a plan. I've never had a plan for this channel. Just been like wayward, you know, floating in the wind, working. Black Tailgate for 5. It took me forever to find your Nega Garrett channel, and I already subbed. That's because it used to be 3/4 white Garrett, and if you've already subbed there, then it just carries over. Nick Weiser in the chat, what's up? Dan in the dirt, Metastep. Love you guys. What's up? Nick, do you wanna link? You wanna get up in here? You got time? You wanna chat? I'm hanging out. I got no plan for the stream. We're just chilling. I'm only streaming because I want to keep the consistency. I'm dedicated to consistency because I'm very inconsistent on this channel because I've got so many other jobs, you know. Got other obligations, so that it was always like when I felt like streaming or whenever I could play a good game. Like, I want to keep the consistency. We're refocusing, babe. That's what I'm saying. That's the word of the day. Refocus. Refocus. Let me know if you want a link, Nick. Let me know if you want a link. Good night, mister. What's up, man?
Yo, she bitch.
We should get Cole and everyone else on. Ooh, you want to hang out? Does Lady Grave Master not have a wrench? Where's Lady G? I'll give her one right now. She's green, but she could be blue. Add as moderator. Here you go. I have bestowed it upon you. Sir Reefer! What's up, Sir Reefer? Member for 17 months. Damn, bro. 17 months. I'm gonna put you over here so I can see you, and then I can see you. Let's read your chat at once it. Come on. It's difficult for my small brain. Garrett, you should tell your quarter relatives that T. Rump is more like y'all than any other president. Well, a few of my 1/4 relatives agree. Very conservative. Very conservative. And ones that lived in California, mind you. Ones that lived in California. Very conservative. Lady G's blue now. Oh, it took forever. Bro, it's been so long. Let's get in the chat right here. Is Cole around? What's up with that motherfucker? Well, how's he doing? Irma Garsh for 2. Did you have a fallout with Crowder? Yeah. Yeah. Yes. We did. But hey, look, I wish him nothing but success. He did a lot for me. He paid me to do a job. I did a job. We hung out. We had a lot of fun sometimes not. But yeah, I wish success for all them. But I was cut off. I'll say it that way. It was all a one-way street for him. Because I associated myself with Dave. Which is unfortunate. It's sad. It is sad. But that, and also some stuff came out later that I did not know about. I was like, okay. I guess I left at the right time. I don't know. It is sad. It makes me sad. Oh, while you're responsible at home? Oh, man, you can't hang out, Nick? Oh, it's so sad. It's too sad. Yeah, God closes and opens doors. Yeah, he does. He does. Lady G, member for 25 months. Damn, Lady G got the helmet. Lady G got the helmet. Wish I had the money to send you a super. Psh, you don't need to do that. What's wrong with you? Thanks for the wrench. I'll make sure to honor the wrench. Have you ever played Game of Life on PC? It's super fun and chill. Can get hyper competitive too. Game of Life? Like the board game Game of Life? Is that what you're talking about? Was it racism? No, it wasn't racism. It wasn't racism. Crowder kind of weird.
Yo, she bitch.
That's an understatement. Crowder is a complicated dude. Anytime anybody asks me about it, that's my answer. Very complicated dude. Very complicated dude. Man, so many people thought that's the thing, is I don't ever want to be the guy that like trashes somebody or throws tea or any of that crap. That's why I've never said anything. Never done anything. I've never said anything because I'm not that kind of guy. I wish for success. I hope you guys are successful in doing the stuff that you do. More people making things. That's cool. Cole Frank, fuck you. Member for 28 months. All the helmets coming out tonight. Pause. I've been here longer. Suck it. I don't like you. I don't like you, Cole. I hope you know that. You're not that guy. You're not that guy. The wrong guy. QBG, hope this isn't forbidden topic. What happened to Sven Computer? I miss him. Dude, I miss Sven too. I haven't man, I got to hang out with him for a long time. It's not all that weird. I don't know why it was never talked about publicly or whatever, but they butted heads over some kind of like pre-hire scenario thing. I think he did internship work that he thought he was going to get paid for, but then he did get paid for in getting him from Germany to America, and I guess there was just like miscommunication and people got mad, whatever, and then Sven Computer was fired. I meant to say was fired, didn't quit, was fired. So then he left, and then we never talked about it, which I fucking hate. I hate the fact that we never talked about the people that were very important, because I was a fan of the show before I was on the show, and I was like, I like Jared, I like Sven, I like all these characters, Sound Guy Edward. When they were like removed from the show or fired or they left, it ended up being just like, we don't ever talk about it. And it was just like, why? Like, it's important to me as a viewer to be like, well, I like that guy. Why did he just disappear and you never talked about him again? I always hated that. Sven Computer was murdered. That is true. That's not true. I don't know where he lives now. I think he lives in Germany. I think he moved back to Germany, but I'm not sure. I have not talked to him in like 5 years. But yeah, he was a funny dude. I'm not even gonna say it. Let's just say there was light hazing that happened when I started working there. And well, now I gotta say it. So Sven would come up to you and just say the most horrible shit in your ear, just to try to make you like laugh. So one time I was sitting there, I was editing some, like, Change My Mind or something, and he just came up and he was like, I will ass rape you. I'm going to ass rape you. I was like, what the fuck? That dude was fucking weird. In a good way. Not in a weird way. Not in a weird way. In a funny way. He's a funny dude. You'd just be like, I'm going to kill you. Good guys. I miss that team. That was a good team to work for. Jarrett, Aaron, Edward, Steven. Was a good time. It was a really fun time. Making a lot of stupid stuff. It is guy talk. It's like stupid shit, you know? There'd always be like stupid stuff because we had a whiteboard in the room at the time. Stupid stuff written on the wall because of Sven. Yeah, good times. That turned into not as good times. Sir Reefer for 20 got a job offer in the cybersecurity industry. Well, hey, protect me, man. While you're in there, can you put your white hat on and protect me? That will take care of my training and get my foot in the door for my career. God is good and rewards those who work hard. Keep it up, QB. Thank you. And I believe that as well. A lot of the things that I hear from successful people, successful YouTubers, successful people in business, is you got to have that level of dedication to what it is that you want to do. So if you say you want to do something else, if you're like, for me, taking calls, all I wanted to do is not take calls and work a regular job. I wanted to get out there and do creative things. I wanted to make videos. I had been making videos since I was a little kid. All I wanted to do so badly was to do that. So that made me, while I had a full-time 40-hour-a-week job, go to college and do classes, and then on top of that, go work for Crowder at the same time, where I was already, it was like 8 in the morning to 2 at night, and then over and over and over for like 3 months. And that'll get you out, dude. Like, if you're in a position that you don't want to be in, you can get the fuck out of it. It can happen if you work hard enough, and I believe it will. You will be rewarded for that. Melodic, that's right. Am I taking calls? I don't even know how to do that. I would take calls, but I don't know how to do that. I'm on Discord, and it's been a while. I gotta say, it's been a while. We still have that call room? I don't think so. We used to have a call room where we do Discord chats. Let me figure this out. Hold up. I could just jump in the common room chat, but I don't know about that. That's too much. I want to be a PGA golfer, but I will settle for engineer. Well, hey man, not everybody can be Tiger Woods. You know? Or any other person that plays golf. I have no other names in my head. No idea. You're gonna make it happen? Good night, mister. I'll take calls. Let's do it. I'm not gonna jump in the common room. That's not happening. I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. Alright, good night, mister's working on a call in the Discord. If you don't know, there's no public Discord. I used to have a public Discord. It's not public anymore. It is private. It's only for the G's. It's only for the Chads in the chat. Which I can't even tell you how to get to. You just, if you know, you know. It's like Fight Club. Which I already fucked up the first rule. It's my bad, I'm sorry. I am not an audio person, Lady G. I don't do audio. Alright, live chat. But it's not locked down. It's not locked down. Hold on. Turn the music down. This is a good track, too. I don't think we ever get this far into the track. Alright, fine. I'll take my first call. My first call is going to be Cole. Are you there? Are you there, Cole?
Yeah. Yes, I am here.
If you say something, I will kick you out of this. You hear me?
Myself.
What the f- Where did that come from? Zorbu! Hold up. I don't think you heard it. Zorbu just dropped $100. He's trying to get in my pants. You guys know this. You guys know this? He's trying to get me. Zorbu is donating for your trip to Peru. Safe travels, Earthling. See, that feels weird. It feels like you're trying to butter me up for something. You're trying to catch me off guard. For $100, I'll say it. Thank you. Good night, mister. I see you're in the chat as well. Are you here? Don't leave me hanging. You're leaving me hanging. How dare you?
I would never leave you hanging.
Fuck you.
Fuck you too.
Okay, thank you. Why can't I? Lady G, you're in the call right now. How are you doing tonight? This is Midnight Garrett on the radio. How you doing? On the radio. How you doing?
I'm doing great. You have the face for radio.
All right. How do you kick somebody? Right click, block,
I love you.
unfriend. Hatchet, what's up, Hatchet? Is that you, Hatchet?
man?
I just see H. Yeah. There we go. I know your profile picture.
It's the same everywhere.
How you been doing, dude? It's been so long since we've done a hangout.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I've been to Vegas and got COVID for my first time, even though I worked in person throughout the entire pandemic.
Hold up. You went to when did you go to Vegas?
Middle of June, for work.
Couldn't have lined that up. Couldn't line that up to when I'm in Vegas. What the hell, man?
No.
The frick.
Not my company.
Black Tailgate in the chat. Are you here? Can I hear you? You're on the call. He's not here. He's not here. He's just here to hear. You're just listening? How dare you? You don't talk to me. See how it is.
He's just lurking.
What's the point? I have a stream. There's a stream up right now. You can lurk from there. Oh, what do you guys want to talk about? You know, we could go down some rabbit holes. We could investigate some stuff. I'm always down for investigating things. We bring up weird shit when we investigate stuff on Discord. With that one time we investigated that Tennessee police officer guy that thought he was a police officer but wasn't. What was that guy's name? Forgot that guy's name. That was an amazing stream. That wasn't even a stream. We were just hanging out in the Discord. It's very sad. You got nothing for me? You got nothing.
Best things tend to happen off camera.
That's true.
So true.
Jose Ataco. We got the real Chads over here.
Do an investigation of the attempted assassination that happened. That
I think that's been over. That's over investigated. I think we know what happened. Okay. They did it, man. You know, they. Don't ask me who they is, though. Don't ask me who they is. Simon Cove, welcome to the Biden dollar menu level. It is only $2 to get you in that dollar menu, and it's a steal, man. It really is.
Come on, at least be an Uber chat.
We have the best dollar menu here, okay? Please. It's the best. It's only $2. Please. They tried to shoot me. They tried to shoot me. They missed. There's a lot of those. They missed. They tiny bullets, tiny bullets. I saw him. He can't shoot. He sucks. You're so
Apparently,
quiet.
The shooter was tried to join a shooting club at his school, and they were like, "Nah, dude,
Couldn't
you
get in. He couldn't get in. He couldn't hit
Are
the
you trying to describe,
broadside
like, a
of a
modern Hitler?
barn.
He couldn't make it.
He couldn't make it.
Couldn't make it into our art school.
Couldn't
You know
make
what we
it.
should investigate?
What?
Do you remember when you used to be able to get the Arby's roast beef sandwiches 4 for $5? Do you remember that deal?
Yeah, like a brown bag special.
Yeah. Do you know what it is now? It's
Oh.
3 for $10.
No way.
I
3
call
for
that
10.
the Cole's mom special.
That's 44%
Arby's
inflation right there.
brown. What did they call it?
It's the
Just
it's
a
their
roast beef. Just a roast beef.
roast beef special. Yeah.
Bro, freaking Bidenomics. The inflation is insane, dude.
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
who's
shrink-
willing to pay that much for a
shrinkflation-
shitty sandwich?
I'm not.
Not me.
If I'm drunk, I will.
I'd rather have Chick-fil-A.
Well, they're closed
Whataburger
on
is
Sundays.
Yeah, Whataburger's open 24 hours, so let's be real. Okay, are you going to Quarter Black? Are you going to Del Taco or Whataburger? If those are your choices.
I don't think there's that many Del Tacos.
These are very there aren't anymore, which is a tragedy.
Really?
This is a tragedy because I did love Del Taco when like early on in my marriage. It was like our spot. We'd go there, we'd get some Del Taco, watch
Free Shavaka,
watch
dude.
Psych. That's all we did. And then they closed all of them in Texas, and it was very sad. If I had a choice, like right now, I'd go to Del Taco because it's not around here, so I'd have to get it. Like there's a fucking
literally
Whataburger
had
everywhere.
Everywhere.
Dude, in Houston, people have been using the Whataburger app to track the power outages because the Centerpoint app for the energy company in there is not
What
accurate.
in Houston?
Yeah.
How is that?
I have a coworker in Houston, so I've been hearing all these stories. My coworker
Tragic.
got power back, then lost it again, and then finally got it back again.
That's horrible.
It's been just
Yeah,
a
George
roller
said
coaster.
he had some power outage problems for like a week.
Is he in Houston too?
Yeah, outside of Houston.
This is
I've got
why.
reports from like 2 weeks now with a couple of deaths related from like the heat and whatnot.
Yeah.
There's a couple of trees and whatnot.
It's hot, dude. It's hot,
Yeah.
hot here, bro.
If I was gonna say anything, just because of my lovely knowledge, I would say that make sure all of you people are prepared like it was either a regular storm or whatnot for the next 5 years, at least until 2030.
I mean, that makes sense.
All that. Just
What do you mean
just-
by you people?
Yeah,
Yeah,
oh,
that was
This is a
kinda
good question.
racist.
you kidding me? I'm
Man, bro, dude, what's up?
I already
It's
got
good to
it,
hang out.
baby.
What up, man?
I mean, you gotta come back to Texas sometime. We gotta eat some barbecue,
I know. Get some of them jalapeno poppers.
bro. Let's think about those turkey jalapeno poppers. Those things are so good.
Yeah.
Damn. It's good to hang out with you guys again.
You
Been too
gotta
long.
Come up to Wisconsin
Yeah,
Why?
we all needed cheese.
because it's
Why?
cold and there's cheese and we're also super drunk.
All right, I
All
do
of
like
this,
all those things. I do like all of those things. Drunk, cheese, cold.
Mhm.
Count me in.
Well, I got the coffee and the guns, so we'll just do that. You guys
In
guys get to do-
Minecraft, of course.
Hold
Of
on.
course,
Hold
absolutely,
on.
all Minecraft, yeah.
You okay? What's wrong? Why is she making fun of you? You don't have to play with
Is
them.
there some sibling love going on right now?
Yeah.
Play on your own. Forget them.
The 1/8 Hunger Games going on.
Pure
Okay.
dad advice right
So
there.
just get back over there. All right. Sorry about that.
You gotta tell her to just like smack him over the head. That's how you win.
You want to try and start a war over here, man?
Yeah, that's
I'm
what
trying to
reminds me.
quell the
Yes,
violence.
smack them across the head when they stop.
Are you saying you're trying to turn the temperature down?
Yeah, I'm
on
trying to
the
turn. I'm
sibling
trying
rhetoric?
to circle. Let's circle back on that.
Circle back.
We'll circle back. Try to turn
Simmer
down the temperature.
rhetoric here, guys.
Dude, it amazes me how CNN and MSNBC and all these places can be so blatantly stupid.
Did you see the article like headlines where Biden or Trump falls down and hits his head?
Yeah.
Dude, some of
After
the
loud
best
noises heard.
headlines were highlighted by the Lotus Eaters.
We'll
Carl
try
got
to
some
find
of
some
the
of those.
best headlines in that video.
Oh.
Like the Wall Street had something like does getting shot now help Trump
That was
relate
Forbes.
to Black or Forbes? So I didn't pay attention to who it was because they were all archive
Brandon
links
Herrera's
because they
videos
all
are
got
great.
taken down.
I mean, it does. Let's be honest, it does. But like, is that a headline you should be saying? I mean, it's a little weird for you to say it.
That's why it got taken down. Almost all of the ones he
Deleted and
highlighted.
needed, yo.
Exactly, they were all archive
Let's
links that
see.
he had to find because they
Well,
were
I'm in
all
a-
gone.
I'm in a
It
bunch
was
of
great to watch.
I'm in a bunch of Marine group chats and veteran group chats.
Yeah.
And I'm telling
yeah.
you right now, the memes coming out of this are so like they're just wild.
I
And
ran out
I
of
got
this space.
Open.
I
I
got a
haven't watched
Memes.
Rich's video yet, but it looked like it was going to be pretty spicy.
Yeah.
Brandon Herrera's was really spicy.
yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then
Angry
Matt
Meme-
Carricker released a
Angry
video
Cops.
saying he has nothing to do with
Yeah.
any of
What
this.
what gets it's such an interesting puzzle to try and figure out what happened, who is it, who did it, why did they do it? Because
I'm
there's so many layers to it. I'm like, okay,
I
so
think
this
it's-
guy, he's wearing a
think both
demolition
sides did
ranch.
it.
I think,
Both sides.
well, I think one person did it, obviously, but like, what got that person to that point?
Um,
What opened the door?
The media.
well, think about
You know?
this.
The
He was
fact that both
12.
sides are absolute opposites.
Yeah, he was 12 when Trump got elected because he's like that's
20, he's 20-year-old,
years
yeah.
old. He was 20 years old, so this 20-year-old kid, he was 12 when Trump got elected. So his whole life, like his whole life basically, he has been hearing all of this stuff, like
Yeah.
all through high school and all the way through. And apparently he was a loner kid or whatever. Like they're gonna go.
You got
with that.
bullied and stuff like that. Yeah.
Stuff they're gonna go with all that. I just find it really interesting that people found his TikTok. People were like, "Hey, we found his TikTok," and then it disappeared. And there's no. social
Yeah, where
media
is
of
this guy?
20-year-old
Don't forget
kid.
the
Where is
phone
his
thing.
footprint on the
Yeah.
internet? Like, where
Yeah.
is his where he didn't have a Facebook, he didn't have a
Yeah.
YouTube channel, he doesn't have a Twitter, like he's got nothing.
Yeah, people
Well,
were like,
I mean,
"Hey,
to be
this is
fair, he was bullied probably because he's really ugly. I mean, did you see his face?
I
I'm
mean-
ugly, but I would have bullied that kid.
That's why
I mean, that's why I bully you. Yeah,
Yes. High five.
right there.
Yeah.
I get this for $2. Jack in the Box in Arizona is still open 24/7. You guys never shut down, you know. It's never been the same here. We used to have 24/7 Walmarts. All of the mainline fast food places were 24/7.
We have
yeah."
a 24.
It's all gone, man.
Walmart, and that's it.
Isn't it interesting that after 2020, 24-hour pharmacies, 24-hour Walmarts, 24-hour like anywhere that you can get access to like medicine, water, basic necessities, they are no longer 24 hours. But
And you
Well,
can't get the
the-
breakfast 24 hours a day at McDonald's, man. You can't get a McGriddle in the middle of the day. That's
I
un-American.
mean, to be fair, the water in the backyard, the pond from the month-long rain that we've been having. I mean, it's pretty stagnant, but I think I can drink out of that if I really need
Hey,
to.
you know what? You just gotta throw
How
in
dare you.
a little you just gotta
I was
throw
gonna
in
add some
one of those
mud.
little. Well, I was gonna say if you put in I forget what they're called, like it's an aerator, but it's homemade. Basically, if you just
No.
take a card-
What are you
that
talking
adds
about?
Flavor. It adds flavor. It adds flavor.
It adds
okay?
the mud adds flavor. All right, you do you.
You like the
Cole.
minerals. The minerals and the Giardia.
Gross
Mm.
hair.
Adds a
People
flavor.
pay good money for that sort of experience.
Bro, have you seen like have you? Oh my God, I forgot to ask.
They used to
you about
sell
this.
tapeworms. Okay.
PBG, have you actually? No, that is a thing. Have you
I know
looked
it
into
is.
this trash? Like
Looked into what?
These girls go down to Mexico and purposely give themselves tapeworms to lose weight, and then they wrap themselves like they do like this really.
They wrap themselves in the tapeworm?
No, they ingest the tapeworm. So they take tequila shots, but they don't know which one has the tapeworm. So they take the.
What is this, like a firing squad? Like, we don't know which one has the bullet.
Incredibly dangerous.
Yes, exactly. So it's so that they don't hold back or gag or freak out or anything. So it's like 4 shots of tequila. They take all 4 shots. They give themselves a tapeworm so that the tapeworm makes them lose weight. And while this is happening, they go into like these sauna places and they cake themselves in mud and then wrap themselves up really tight and they try and just like shed all of this weight. And
Like a cocoon.
Then they come back to the US and then they take this deworming medication to get rid of the tapeworm. And they're like, yeah, it's super easy. Most of those girls that have tried this, because it was this huge
Are dead?
TikTok.
Yeah.
There was this, yeah, they are. There was this huge TikTok trend for a while, and a bunch of these girls ended up dying.
Yeah, worms all up in
They
you.
used to actually sell like back in like the
But
50s
did they lose
eras,
the weight?
They used to sell like tapeworm larvae, and you'd like just take them as like a pill.
Yeah.
So these women in like the 50s and 40s and all.
Why are
that
you
could
telling
lose
me
weight,
this?
you know?
This is gross.
Because
I
How
went down
let me
fucking
ask you
weird,
something.
dude.
All right.
Let's go back to
think
shitting on Cole here.
Black
Okay.
tailgate. Remember for 25 months. Sorry, but apparently my mic isn't working. Oh, I see. It's okay, bro.
Well, so like, but what I'm saying is,
Oh, I think it might be working now.
Oh, hey,
It's working.
Oh, there you go.
hey, there you go. Black tailgate, what's up?
Rumors of the microphone's death were greatly exaggerated.
Yeah. They missed it.
Gotta get a good
They missed
microphone.
him.
they missed.
They missed. God, I wish he went to the UFC. Like that's the play. I'm sure they all told him not to do anything, but like go to the UFC that night. Go do a fucking press conference right then. Do it right there with the blood. Don't even clean it off. Have it all over your face and everything.
Go into
Can
the
you
ring.
imagine
Pretty
how
sure
many
the
leftists
RNC
would
the
have been
RNC
saying
was
that
tonight.
proved it was staged.
What? I'm sorry.
So if Trump had gone straight to a UFC event after getting shot in the face, that would have given the left even more ammunition to say that it was staged.
That's a good
To
point.
be fair,
That's a
Teddy
good point.
Roosevelt,
But it would've
got
looked
shot in the
badass.
chest and fucking gave a speech.
Also
Oh yeah.
That is
yes,
true.
but he was the bull moose. Like, I mean, that's Teddy Rose. Like, it's everybody's just like, oh my gosh, we need another Reagan.
And
or
then
we need another Teddy.
Ronald Reagan at a balloon popped in one of his speeches. and he
Connor.
goes,
Yes.
missed me.
Yeah.
Freaking Chad.
Missed. Connor,
To be
you
fair
may
about
be
Teddy,
quarter
though-
black, but I might be full simp.
Oh,
Hey, I'll take it. No homo. No,
to be
You meant
fair
homo.
about
You meant
Teddy,
homo.
He didn't have much medicine to actually save him at the time.
That-
Who,
I mean,
Teddy?
Might
yeah.
as well finish out the speech anyways.
Oh
if
yeah.
this is my
like, oh,
last,
I have a point to say. Hold on.
If
I
these
got
are
a
my
point.
last moments, I gotta finish my thought.
Normal man. For 5 Canadian syrup coins. Hello. I hope you're having a good day. I am having a good day.
I hope you're having a shit day, Garrett.
I hope you die. I hope you die.
Thank you, Garrett. I appreciate it.
I had nothing. I had nothing.
You sound like,
It's like-
Destiny talking about a Trump supporter.
I don't care. It's just he's up. Biden's up +1 in Pennsylvania.
Oh my god.
Where's my
I
wife?
can't.
Oh man.
And polls are
Did you hear
faking
Biden
gay.
backed out of the golfing
Yes.
with Trump?
Let's go.
Yep.
Bro. I want
Don't you
more.
remember the clip of Biden hitting the golf ball and it bouncing off the rocks backwards?
No, I haven't seen that one yet.
That's great. It was circling around after the debate because of how Trump was saying, like, I've won this tournament. It takes a lot of smarts to do that.
Yeah.
And so they did a clip of Trump hitting it, saying Biden can't do that. And then right after, edited in the clip of Biden hitting it, bouncing off the rocks and hitting behind him.
So I got my handicap down to 6. All right,
No,
down
he
to
said
6.
3. He said he got it down to a 3.
No.
Nope.
No.
When
I'm
I
a
heard that, I
37
was like, what are you,
handicap,
a
and I've been
PGA?
golfing for a year.
It's
I
like,
don't
why are
play.
you on...
He's at the RNC right now. Is he live? Is he?
Yeah. He's,
Yeah.
Yeah. He walked.
Is there a post? Where can I see this?
It's all over X.
Uh,
The day Cobra.
yeah, Jeremy
day?
was like,
It.
what?
I hate
Today.
when, I hate
Oh,
when
he's got
people
a
say
bandage
X
on.
instead of
Hold on.
Twitter. I feel like they're talking about ex relationships.
Yeah, he's got his
Actually,
ear
Yeah,
wrapped
here's
up.
the
Jeremy's
thing.
streaming right now.
I used to not want to call it X either, but honestly, especially after the last
Chad.
72-hour news cycle, I think he's earned us to call it what he's
So what do
reading.
you mean?
I don't know. It's still gay. It's
What did
still a
he
dumb
do?
name. X.
It's still dumb.
What did
I
he
feel like
do in
people are
last
talking
72
about
hours?
like ex
You were totally gonna get pulled
relationships
off the stream just
every
so you
single
know.
time I hear it.
What?
Said you were totally gonna get pulled off the stream
No, why?
because you're streaming another YouTube stream.
No, that's fine. This is news.
Just do a reverse. Make you the big thing and make it the small thing.
NBC? No, that'll be fine.
That's what
No,
all
he's
the
fine.
all the
at me,
copyright.
yeah.
Okay.
do.
Look at that
looks
man.
so pathetic.
Literally
I hate
everyone
that he
does it.
has a little cotton swab on his freaking ear.
So why they should just take the bandage off? That would have been that'll look way harder,
Or
dude.
either that, or you do a whole head wrap.
Oh, like you really overdo the side, like
Yeah,
the
you
whole
really over- and
thing,
you,
like
you put some red paint on there to make it look like it's like still bleeding. What the fuck is that?
so he
You
speaks.
see,
So
they
he
do that, though,
speaks.
then they're gonna say
Thursday.
does Trump have a bleeding problem?
Forehead.
Thank you, thank you. Night one. This is stuff. This is interesting stuff, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting where things are going.
How many people?
I can't.
How many of you guys actually expected something like this to happen?
I did
Yeah, I
not.
feel like we all
I
did deep
didn't.
down.
It was on my bingo card.
I didn't think they'd actually do it. I thought everyone was thinking like, you know, oh, of course, you try to assassinate him, right?
Wait,
I didn't think
who's
they'd
they?
actually try to do it. Oh, who they, bro? They, you know, the small hats. No, the they. That's what I mean by they. When I say they, like when they say they, when the people on the internet, when people get way too hardcore on, I'm explaining it right now, way too hardcore on the conspiracies and think it's this person, it's that person, there's a cabal and everyone's hiding and there's trying to manipulate everything. That's when they say they. I'm like, who's they though? Like specifically,
I'm
because they're
they.
specifically. It is Cole. It is Cole. He's evil.
Yeah.
What if it's
He's
just
evil.
a bunch of individuals that all have the same beliefs and value system, and they all come to the same conclusion?
The standalone complex.
Mm.
Quit having logical.
It's
sorry.
the lizard
I'm sorry.
people, okay?
My thing is for that thing is like there is something that is the cabal, that is the dark force, that is the thing that's manipulating evil and trying to make things worse. Called the devil. He's back there.
Yep.
He's fucking in everyone's ear going, why don't you just take a little more power? Why don't you do this? Why don't you lie on... Because we need to keep democracy. Just lie, just lie, just lie.
I mean,
That's
the
what it
fucking
is,
lies.
man.
For the
It's
right
evil in
reasons.
all
the
of
baby
us.
boomers. It's really
Have you
just the
ever
baby
watched-
boomers.
How do you think the baby boomers became the baby boomers? The things that they did because of that selfishness, that narcissism, that shit in the back of their head that said, we need stuff. Give us that.
Every time
this.
my grandfather gives me a call, he says, "I'm sorry for my generation."
I feel that same way with the millennials, man. I'm like, dude, I've always hated millennials since I was a little kid.
I can agree with that on the
How does it
millennials.
feel?
I was gonna say, how do you think
Being a
Gen Z
millennial.
feels?
Hey, bro, that's
Yeah.
your problem.
Hey, I'm 24 and you guys fucked everything up, okay?
Millennials didn't fuck anything up. Okay, so here's the thing.
Mm.
Like, people, like
Mm, I
Gen
don't know
X.
about that.
Carry it forward.
Yeah,
They're the
alright,
ones who
okay.
harbored in the woke stuff too.
Every
Alright.
generation is
No,
fucked
that's
up.
Gen X. That's
Every generation.
Gen X. Gen
Yeah,
X
but-
brought in the woke shit.
Yeah, but
Gen
millennials
X
fell
brought
What's
for
up,
in-
Joe
hook, line,
Dog?
and sinker, and now they're carrying it forward. And they're the
Not
ones who
all
are being
millennials.
hired. They're the ones being hired by in HR departments.
No, that's Gen. Holy.
HR
shit.
is evil.
Dude,
Yes, HR is
What
evil.
generation
but it's run by
is
evil
That's not
Raising
Gen
kids
Z.
on
That is
television.
millennial. Hold up. That is millennials. Millennials got into the business. They got into politics, and they ushered in more of these DEI ideas, the critical race theory ideas. All of this. We need to just bring the diversity up because diversity of skin color and sex is more important than diversity of thought and merit. Like, it needs to be merit up at top. If you're getting a fucking job, it should be you're the best for the job, and then who cares after that, really? But
Garrett,
millennials
why would you do
100%
these
brought those
things?
in.
But
Why would you do
Garrett,
these things?
black women need those jobs.
Okay, so right now, okay, make sure this is correct.
Garrett,
As
I
of-
do have to say, you have to say something though. You are
No.
known as quarter black Garrett.
Right.
You literally got. I mean, you
Okay.
What does that
literally
mean? I that's the joke.
So
That's
in
the
the
fucking
house-
joke, Cole.
Right.
Hey,
Here's okay.
I'm gonna turn my fucking mic up on you guys.
I don't know how to do
Oh,
that.
now I can hear you.
Over like no woman.
You are pretty quiet.
I was
All right,
gonna-
okay, everybody, shh, 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 hey, Lady Grandmaster, lay your case. Lay your case.
No, I'm okay. So this is the earliest. This is the Pew data that I have. It's from 2022, so it's the mid. So there are currently 27 in the House. There's 27 members from the silent generation, which means they were born between 1928 and 1945.
Old as fuck. Old as fuck.
27 of them. Okay.
So should be in the grave.
Please continue. Please continue.
230 boomers in the House,
Old as fuck.
1946 to 1964. 144 Gen Xers in the House, 1965 to 1980. There's 31 millennials in the House, 1981 to 1996. In the Senate, there are 11.
So you're saying all are the problem. Every single generation is a problem.
So
I agree.
In the Senate, there's 11 silent generations. There's 68 boomers. There's 20 Gen Xers. There's 1 millennial in the Senate.
Who's the millennial?
Okay, it's all the millennials' faults.
It's that one fucking millennial.
I hate
now.
millennials, bro.
I don't even know who the fuck.
Look,
it is.
I don't
Let's
even
go.
care. I don't care. I hate millennials because in the playground I hated them. In fucking watching Nick Choice Awards, I hate myself. And I'm a millennial. I hate them. I've always hated them.
But that's what I'm saying. There's a big difference. So especially in our generation, Garrett, there's this huge like schism. It's an ideological schism. You have Gen
You got the
Y,
retards,
and millennials.
and you got normal
Gen
people.
Y, yeah, you got Gen Y who's normal, and then you've got millennials. And we can go into the whole conspiracy of when they turned on the Hadron Collider.
Wait, what's the difference?
Between Gen
What
Y
the
and
fuck did you
millennials?
just say? When they turn on the Hadron Collider?
Yeah, bro.
Have
Conspiracy
you not heard
theory.
that?
Bro, we live in a simulation bubble. Okay, Berenstain Bears.
It is Vance. I thought so. Vance is the only. So the now VP nominee was the only millennial in the Senate.
Fuck, we put one in.
No, wait,
shit.
wasn't AOC in the? Isn't she a millennial?
No, she's House. She's House.
Oh, see, I don't even know.
Yeah, that woman with her financial degree.
Oh, this is not my job. I quit that job. I quit that job, and I took all the knowledge and I went threw in the
For
trash.
this exact reason, Garrett quit that job. He's like, I don't want to know.
I don't even want to know.
I legitimately haven't watched the news in like a year.
Yeah, smart. That's why it's
The
like
Discord keeps me informed.
I got funny, bro. I had to
holy shit.
serious.
Is that still around?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Got bought by Indians. Or actually,
So it's gonna be around forever then.
The moderating got
Man, I was on iPhone and funny in like fucking 2010. Back in the day.
Wow. I was in
A child?
elementary school.
You little baby.
I was in elementary school.
You little baby bitch.
it's an incredible archive for the internet.
It's wild.
If you just know how to look, because you remember the UI, it hasn't changed.
It hasn't changed?
It's the 90s.
Reefer, why do you sound so
Basically.
far away?
I love that. Because he's
Is that
high, you
better?
know?
Because he doesn't know how to use a microphone.
He's high.
You can blow it out your ass.
Yeah.
The reefer.
I was just
No,
asking
no,
why
not
he
you,
sounds
Lady G.
so
No.
quiet.
No, he's
No,
talking to
not you.
Cole.
I fixed my mic.
Yeah, he was talking to me.
No.
Anyways, wait, hold on. What's the difference between the two different sects of millennials? What were you saying?
Gen
sucks,
Y
the other one's good.
Yeah, it's ideological. It's weird. Technically, the first generation that is genuinely split. Like, even if you go back to like the 60s and everything like that, there wasn't actually a true ideological split that was this profound and like this deep.
Yeah.
Gen Y tends to be like the more conservative, less radical, very like shut up, do your work, do it well, and get promoted on merit and all that stuff. Very like older ideas. Whereas millennials are the avocado toast. I shouldn't have to like everything should be given to me.
But hey. Avocado toast pretty good.
Never had it.
Avocado's disgusting.
How dare you? How dare you? You don't like avocados, bro?
I'm not saying. I'm not
do you
saying
see my username?
You don't like toast
I
and
know good
avocados.
You also had a man bun, Garrett. So it's like you're trying to walk that line. in the
Okay,
middle.
now hold on.
Whoa.
How dare you?
Let's-
See, that's what I'm saying.
let's
The
not-
prejudice,
No.
the bigotry.
Listen.
Avocado
there-
toast is
Is man
good.
bun?
There's no utility
No,
in
it's
avocado
not.
toast.
No,
Avocado
it's
is delicious. And how dare you say
Yeah,
anything
with
otherwise?
tortilla
Avocado is
chips.
bland
There's no
AF.
utility in it. There's
You're
no
not from
utility in
get
a
out of
man
here,
bun,
you
G.
Avocado
northerner.
is great with tortilla
Be
chips.
gone, northerner.
You're calling
And
me
on
a
burgers.
northerner?
In this house, we like avocado.
I just
Can
like
you
the
eat an
normal.
avocado,
Man, I don't
Garrett?
even know
Can
what-
you
Alone?
enjoy?
Yes.
Can you enjoy an avocado without adding anything? Salt, pepper,
Absolutely.
lemon juice, nothing. You can
Absolutely.
actually enjoy.
It's a beautiful
You
substrate.
are a liar. You are.
I'm not. I will eat one right now if I had one.
Avocado's good. Do it on camera.
I don't think I have one.
Go to your 24-hour Walmart.
Bow down into
I mean,
an
let me
avocado.
see. I don't know if I have one.
Go fucking look. We'll
Man
manage the
claims to
stream.
love avocados, but doesn't.
Hey, don't
love
say
one, but
nothing.
doesn't have one.
I won't.
Sus.
Good.
Sus.
Garrett is Antifa.
He actually went, bro. I'm such a bad influence.
Okay, we gotta say a bunch of buzzwords to get him
I know, right?
demonetized.
Any of you guys had a fried avocado?
Yes.
Fried avocado. is good.
Okay, who did
Fried
that?
anything is
That was
good.
me.
That's why you
All right, I don't have an avocado. I don't have an avocado, but I would eat one right now, dude.
Avocado's good though too.
Your quarter
should
black
check
side
your
was
You know
showing
what?
off.
Hey,
Like,
Garrett,
your
this is
ceiling
for
bird.
you. I think you need a 9-volt there, QB.
I actually took
Your ceiling
my.
bird is active.
I took the ceiling bird out.
I can't remember what the other 3 buttons do, so I'm not gonna.
It just
push
kept
them 'cause
beeping, so
know
I took 'em
I
away.
know one of them has an N bomb.
You should hit while he was looking for his avocado.
What the fuck?
Dude, I don't know which one it is.
God damn, you fucking
in all.
reefer-minded
Same
brain
time.
retard.
One of them's attached to the nukes. In Minecraft. In
Look,
Minecraft.
I'm sorry, but I had to
Fallout
stop you there.
76.
I'm sorry. You can reclaim your time. I will just assert that avocado is delicious, and I hate you if you don't think so. All right, go ahead.
He can't provide any proof. This argument is tabled until further notice.
Yeah.
Do y'all guys only get really bad avocados? Like,
Yeah, what?
Avocado's just
Garrett,
disgusting.
I literally
I
had
expect you to
avocados
post a
in
short
SoCal.
by
It's
the end of the week.
Mexico
You
in-
I don't give a fuck about
avocado.
SoCal.
This is just like
I've had
when people
avocados
are like, oh,
in
you
Texas.
just-
Don't give me that shit, Garrett.
You just haven't had good sushi. I have literally had
Oh,
sushi
sushi.
prepared.
You don't like sushi
by-
either? Completely
No,
disregard
I
it.
don't like sushi.
Completely disregard
what do you like?
food
You
choices.
got a sushi elitist.
Garrett,
What are your
I
food
expect
Meta step,
you
thank
eating
you.
an
I
avocado
like meat.
on a short.
Ask
by
my
the end of the
husband.
week.
He can
Except
confirm.
fish
I like
ain't
meat.
considered meat.
I like meat too. Meat right on a nice like avocado
Pause.
sandwich.
Counts as meat.
A
Put
burger
that
with
meat in
avocado.
my mouth
Meat.
next to the avocado.
is a garnish.
That's what she said.
Avocado can be
Well,
a
we
garnish.
know the
garnish.
answer to
Garnish
the
is a
balls
little
or no
confusing.
balls question from Garrett. It's
Avocado.
balls.
Yeah.
It's avocado.
Avocado's a good.
I think it's full, Reefer. I think it's
avocados are a
balls
thing in
and
Mexico.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do you
Yeah.
like them with or without? His
Yeah.
answer is with.
All
yeah,
natural.
really.
All natural.
I am so
He's doing that
confused what's
hawk
going on.
too.
Anyways, go ahead.
You
Hawk
obviously
2
hadn't
on that
seen the
avocado.
Cicada streams.
Lady Gravemaster, continue. I'm sorry, I cut you off so horribly.
No, it's fine. It was hilarious. But now I'm actually genuinely lost. Like, what
It was
is?
hilarious.
You were explaining how the horrible side
Gen
of
Z.
No.
millennials like avocado
millennials.
toast,
No.
and I had a little bit.
No. Okay. Like,
Well, something to say about it.
it's the stereotype. So like, okay, I guess I'm trying to think. Do you guys remember like metrosexual when that was a thing?
Oh, yeah.
I remember the South Park
Great
episode.
South
The
Park
bad
episode
times.
on it.
So
Always
this would
hated
be
those guys.
this would be the folks that more like that sort of trend in what they think is like metro or whatever the fuck.
Now
so
we have
they're-
That was Gen X
transsexual.
though that did metrosexual.
Huh?
It was Gen X that was metrosexual.
Yes, I know. I know that. Yeah, they introduced it and all that other stuff. That's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
a lot of this stuff got introduced by Gen X to millennials, and then millennials half of millennials took it to like the way extreme where they hate Ford for inventing, and I'm doing air quotes that you can't see, but for inventing the 8-hour workday and the 40-hour work week.
I mean, it does
never
suck.
mind-
I love my Ford.
But it's better.
But you
than what
do
used
need to
be.
work.
I'll take 40 over the 66 in 4
Yeah.
days I used to be putting in.
Yeah,
I
that's a
mean,
good point.
And what's
I'd
hilarious
love to
is-
see those millennials try to go to be a medical resident.
right.
Oh my god.
They
Or
have to- they
any
literally have to
services.
legally- They have to
Or work
legally
manual
restrict
labor.
the number of hours medical residents can work.
Yeah.
Because they, I mean, can you imagine the dudes who were trying to save Kennedy when he was at the
Like
hospital? in Dallas?
firefighters,
Like, they
police
were-
officers,
They
nurses,
had
like they're all
120
yeah.
hours straight of
Yep.
work.
I used
They're
to work
heroes.
18-hour days.
Yeah, 120. Yeah, 120 hours is the cap. But like, but you've got these guys. If you think about it, the whole reason Ford introduced the 40-hour work week, he was actually trying as a businessman, and he did a lot of stuff not good. But his whole drive for this was so that men would have a more regimented schedule, because a lot
Yeah.
of them were like traveling salesmen and stuff, and they'd be away for weeks, and it was bad, guys. Like,
I mean,
ridiculously
also they
bad,
had
but
kids in factories
mines,
and
that's what I'm
mines
saying.
and yeah.
He wanted to
So, yeah.
Ford. Part of the reason we no longer have children in mines and children doing all these dangerous jobs is literally because Ford brought forth the 40-hour work week, and it brought like
you,
a
Ford.
much,
God damn it! I wanted to work in a mine when I was a kid.
I wanted to clean chimneys,
like,
damn it!
no,
That could have been me.
No, I've seen that meme where it's like kids used to work
I
in
could have been
mines,
Cole,
now they
the
play
Cole
Minecraft.
sweep. Okay.
You could've been
Shut
Cole Sweep,
up!
yes.
My God.
But now, like, if you think about it, these
My God.
millennials, honestly, think about our generation. A third of us, so like myself, Garrett, I don't know however many else of you, but if you're Gen
I'm a
Z,
millennial by like 4 years, sadly.
Okay,
I
so
am
you can
24,
run for,
so I'm a
so
Gen
you,
Z.
I'm the first year
Yeah.
of the millennials.
Okay, so Black Tailgate and Hatchet, so you both could run for president, but like myself, quarter black, a third of millennials are not eligible to run for
Well, you have
president.
to.
'cause
How
they're
old do you
not
have to be?
enough.
33.
Older than-
35.
Older than
35. Okay.
Technically 36.
Wait, why
It's
are
the Constitution says older
Yeah.
than 35?
Why are a third of millennials unable to run?
Because we're
but-
28 to 34, and all
Yeah,
of
the
Gen
ages.
Z cannot run. All of Gen Z is not old enough.
Oh yeah, no.
Frank 2036.
Lady G, are you saying that most of the issues with millennials?
Am I saying most issues? No, I'm saying that every generation is fucked, and you just keep kicking the can down the road, and so that can gets bigger and bigger and bigger.
Oh yeah,
my
I like
generation
how
is
Gen X gets a pass a lot. They try to be like, oh,
Everything.
we're the cool guys. We're Gen X. We
Oh,
took
Garrett.
we walked to school up and down hills, and we never got offended at all. And I'm like, yo, come on, guys.
The boomers that said that.
Well, they all say it.
That's a boomer.
Everybody
Anybody older than me is a boomer, okay?
Okay, boomer.
Yeah,
I'm a boomer millennial.
See, that tracks, Cole. That tracks because I'm older than you.
Yeah, I know.
Because you're a child.
The big issue though was
So-
it wasn't that
Thanks
the
for explaining the
millennials
joke,
brought this
Garrett.
stuff in, or that Gen X started it. You have to kind of think of why it started coming in with Gen X, and that was because boomers actually believed in merit and they were more driven. They had jobs and they did well. What that allowed for their kids to have more options on what to do. All of a sudden, you had kids that no longer had to pay for college. You created more jobs like what we are seeing with. Well, it came in from, and that. I mean, if you've ever seen the movie Reality Bites,
Yep.
that was a great Gen X movie. It was kind of that was Gen X. They found new things to do because they had it good.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that has just
Well-
it kept going, and that's where we're at.
And the
And that's
problem
really
is,
when
like,
that's when America was really at its best, was when Gen X was
Right,
was the 30-year-olds to 40-year-olds. That was a really great time
Right,
when they
but-
were in Hollywood, when they were in politics. Like,
create the millennial. You saw it, like you could see it. It was perpetuating what would come next would be the millennials.
yeah, sadly.
Because all of a sudden it created these new progressive movements. It was good to some degree, but it didn't have the hard-working generation that was
yeah.
baby boomers.
I'm just
was-
happy that
Well, the thing is,
AI
like, I
dying.
Well,
All my dad's generation, they were hard workers. They run businesses. That kind of thing.
I do want to say, like,
you don't see it as much.
but
I do
that's
want
also the-
I want to say that Lady Gravemaster is right. Like, it is every single generation's fault, but it's also there's so many people in every generation that are great people. Like, they're
Yes.
hardworking people that started businesses, that do great things, that raise great families. Like, there is all that in all of in millennials and Gen Z.
There's
Like, my
positives
little
and
brother that's a
negatives
Gen Z, he was born in 2000. That kid he has a family. He's working hard. He's got his own business now, and the dude's 24. I'm like, that's way more than I did. Like, I had a family, but I was like, working for the man. I was doing my job that way, but like, he's working way harder than that. So there's
There's
Yeah.
I fucking was
You had
working for
hard
business
workers
dudes. Like,
every generation.
fuck
So-
that.
It's about the
I
motivation.
just love the man thing.
There was a company that I worked for, and I
Child.
won't say what it was. There was a company that I worked for. It was a financial institution, and we went
Goldman
through
Sachs.
all.
Got him. Got him.
We went. Got him. Nailed him. We
Wait,
went
hold
through
on.
a
We're
lot-
just gonna skip over the
Fed.
fact that Cole just loves the men things.
He did. He just said that.
It's okay to love the men as long as it's not gay.
Yeah, it's no homo.
No homo. But so like when I worked for this financial institution, they made me go through a bunch of this training, and it wasn't called DEI yet, but that's exactly what it was. And they were like, who's heard of the golden rule and what is it? And so like nobody wanted to answer, and I'm older than all these other, like, not by much, but there's these other people there training. And so I raised my hand and I was like, treat others the way you want to be treated. And she was like, exactly, but that's not good enough. We need the platinum rule.
They're like, wrong.
No, they said what it should be is don't treat others the way you want to be treated. Treat others the way they want to be treated. And
Yeah,
it
that's
was
when I
about,
kick that's when I kick that person in the face and say, "Shut the
and
fuck
I was
up."
like, well, I'm not gonna know how they want to be treated after.
Then you go to jail.
Right?
No.
I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna. I got removed from the training because I was disruptive and promoting discourse.
Oh.
Because
I got kicked out of a
said,
college class because I said that
Yeah,
there was no
all
way
I
to fix
said-
climate change.
all I
I like
said
legit
was,
got kicked out.
yeah, I got kicked out
I
of
was
several
surprised I
college
never
classes.
got kicked out
I
of one of
paid
my
for the
classes in
class.
school too.
They
I
kicked
paid
you
for the
out?
class, and they kicked me out of the class.
I'd kick
because
you
I
out
said
just
that there
'cause
was
it's
no
you.
way to solve. I said there was no way to solve climate change by humans, and which I think is right. So she asked me, she told me I had to apologize for my opinion.
You were in the wrong class.
And I said no.
Apologize? Why would I apologize for my opinion? Like,
Exactly.
What the fuck? Like, have some facts
And then
to fight me on
the
that.
best part. So this was during the Gavin
But her
Chief
fifis.
Kavanaugh hearings.
Right.
So she starts the first class with saying she was raped. I was like, okay.
No.
Like,
Why?
What
I
class
didn't
is
say
this? What are
anything.
you learning in this class?
It was an
I
English
had to-
class. It was an
Yeah,
English
I
class.
had
Oh well,
to-
that okay. English.
But
The
then
English department
she
is
made
right
everybody
opposite.
stand up and say,
That's-
"I'm a
that's where
feminist."
all
And
comes
then when the kid sitting behind me said he's a Mormon, she proceeded to berate him for being Mormon and saying that it's not okay for women to be
I'm getting a
treated the way
refund
they
on
are in
that.
Mormonism.
I'm getting a
And I'm just
refund on that
sitting there
shit.
like- I'm just sitting there like,
Put it
you
this way,
can't fucking
it's coming
say
from
that
English.
shit.
Oh,
That
that's
is-
crazy.
that
Yeah,
is the
that
First Amendment.
I
that
was
time
literally-
I don't know what it's like to be in college now, but when I was in there, it started to get that way. I was doing a history of the theater class, and oh my God,
That was
they
your first mistake.
they made us. And all I wanted to do was like be on stage. I was like, how do I
Yeah.
get to on stage part? And they were like, no, you have to do all these history classes and how to do this and respecting modern. I was like, fuck that shit. But I was doing it. And they had us go to these plays, and every single play, and there were ones that were played at like UTD and other colleges around, and we went to these plays. Every single one of them was like about an immigrant child that was crying about how America is so horrible, and another one was like a black woman in inner city that was fighting against the white. It was just like every one of them. So I just quit.
I
I
grew up as a poor
dropped
black
out of
child.
that class. I was like, no.
I grew up as a poor black child in Detroit.
I got,
so-
Blue. I was a
I got a,
lone black child.
See,
I was
I
alone
knew me
in
and
the
Cole were
streets.
brothers after all.
It was just so much, man. It was really annoying.
I got
I had a-
removed. Hold
Go ahead.
on. I gotta tell this story. So I got told not to attend class in my macroeconomics class.
Was it because you smoked pot in class?
Not in class.
Not in class.
So it was because you showed
This is
up.
Sir Reefer speaking, by the way.
But so we were it was a Tuesday Thursday class. On Tuesday we were talking about it, like international trade and how different industries getting going through highs and lows impacting
Yeah.
global economic shit, right? Understanding money from a big scale. And fucking my professor asked, this is in central Utah by the way, asked how we should solve trade with China. And I said, well, you provide a tax incentive for manufacturing businesses domestic and put massive tariffs on anything that comes out of anywhere else.
He was like, conservative values and points?
No.
Are you
No,
using
because-
facts?
Get out of this class!
No, I'm autistic.
You can't handle the truth.
Yeah, get
I'm
out of here.
autistic. I know numbers. I was like, this is how you solve it with the numbers, right? And he's like,
Oh,
he went on
numbers
tirade
are a
and said,
social
I don't
construct.
tolerate that type of racist behavior in my class. And I said, what?
Racist.
Wait.
I said,
I thought
And I
Asians
looked at him, I
weren't.
said, "There's-
I thought they were white people.
There's no morality taken into account for that answer. You want
Reefer,
the
you
answer.
did a
that-
racism.
Yeah,
I know.
clearly.
I know.
You spoke
Maybe
while
I'm a
being white.
sociopath, I did a
I think you had
racism.
a Chinese paid off professor.
Probably. Dude was
That's
No,
white
he's
as
just
hell,
he's
though.
just simping for
Bro. Happening.
China.
So you know how everybody's like, oh, women's biggest enemies are other
Themselves.
women. Yeah, it's themselves. It's other women.
Oh yeah.
I was in first day of class. I go. It's a very similar situation, but it was this is in a deep red state, so you'd think that maybe some sanity would prevail. No. My
It's everywhere.
professor gets
You're
up
talking
there-
about
it's everywhere.
college.
She gets up and
Concentrated.
she's like, okay, stand up if your parents are still married. So like quite a bit of the class stands
Okay.
up.
We found the
Motherfuckers.
successful people.
Right.
Did
so-
she ask if you should stand up if your dad is still around?
Emotionally well adjusted.
It was
Yes,
stand
Cole,
up
that's
if
essentially
you're-
what she asked.
Okay.
So she was like, stand up if your parents are still married. So like a bunch of us stood up, and she was like, stay standing if you're currently married or engaged, and only like one person sat down, and then they were like, and then she was like, stay standing if you have served, are planning to serve, or support people in the armed forces.
Oh,
So like, of course, like I stay standing or whatever, and she like points at me and
Damn,
she's
most of
like,
my
who in your,
classes would've been sat down.
she's like, who in your family served? And I said, well, no, I'm currently in the reserves. I was like, I just did 5 years active. I said, now I'm in the reserves while I go to college. And she was like, oh. And then she's like,
Unfucking real.
she asks a couple other people, like, and they're like, oh, like my grandpa and my grandpa served in World War II, my dad served in Vietnam, like, these different things. So she asked like a few people, and then she said, okay, for the rest of the semester, you are all not allowed to sit down because you have too much privilege.
Oh my god. Well, I'd be walking the fuck out of here.
What?
I was 4 months pregnant with my third, so that would have been
Even better,
20.
so you're pregnant.
Yeah, so that would be 2020. If I was 4 months
I would
pregnant.
have
Yeah,
sued
that
her.
was 2020. That was 2026.
That doesn't.
Wait,
add up.
in the future, you mean?
No.
Yeah,
20
that does not add up.
That
My
was
college
You said
2026.
2026.
2026
Right,
is still 2 years in the future.
2016.
Are you coming to us from the future now? Have the robots taken over?
You got kicked out of
Tell me
college.
who wins the election so I can put a bet.
Second Independence Day. No, sorry.
What the fuck?
2016.
I don't think I had.
My
Why
bad.
did you tell us about Saturday?
So 2016, okay.
26. So that was
I had any college
2016.
That makes a lot of sense. That's kind of like the
Yeah,
what was going
so
on
that
at the
was-
time.
I was 4 months pregnant. It was 2016, and she had asked some other questions too. She was like, oh, I see a ring. She's like, I see a ring on your finger. Like, like, how long have you been married? And I was like, oh, well, we've been married for this long. And she was like, oh, and
That's because she's sad.
Girl,
because she
man.
got
I got a,
divorced 14 times.
I will
Yep.
I will let you know that throughout that class, many times up on the PowerPoint, it was that women should, like, it was a bunch of pro-abortion stuff. Like, even if you're
Abortion.
married, if you want to go to school or anything like that, you need to abort the baby so you can give a better future and life
Wow.
to your future
your
children.
future,
And
Wait, what?
This one goes out to Lady Gravemaster.
dude.
Better late than
Please
never.
kill your
Let's carry on.
children so we can give your children a better future.
yeah,
Man, I can't
so
believe
it
that's what
was-
they said in 2026, man.
That just
Not
sounds.
allowed.
That just sounds like a.
for 2026.
That just sounds like a. That sounds like a self-report.
I mean-
They're like, we know we
mean-
are so toxic that we should tell you. We're going to tell you to kill your own children because we got to make a better future for the ones who do survive.
If it's 2026, I'm surprised it didn't shoot you on the spot. I mean,
Right?
that's how it's going right
Especially-
now.
When another professor, so I finished that class, and then the
Good
next
wrench, you're right.
semester-
You're right. Good wrench. The baby is the better future. I always say that.
Right?
If you are in a bad position and you've made wrong choices, bad choices, and gotten you in the position where you are having a baby, have that baby. It will always be a benefit to you and that baby. I
No,
always,
no,
yes, always.
no.
Yes.
Are you
It
saying
is
that
the
you
law.
should
That
get
will
rid of
not
it
be a
then?
benefit. No,
You're
I'm
saying it
just
should
saying
get- that's
that
what
will
you
not
just said,
always be
no.
a benefit to the baby because the bad situation is not. the
That's
best
better than being
spot to put a
dead.
baby in.
Okay, so I'm
Better
gonna
than being
tell you,
dead.
but that
But I would say
most-
adoption would be better than.
Well,
Did I
that's
say
what-
you can't adopt?
situation.
Then I said have the baby.
Put the baby up.
Yeah.
Yeah, have the baby, and that. But
I thought
Adoption,
you mean, like,
absolutely.
have the baby and keep it.
A lot of-
How's
No,
that?
I think I
The
think
baby
the
is-
absolute
keeping the
best.
baby is even still the better option in the long term because
The
then you'll
absolute
actually have someone to
best
take care of you
option.
in old age.
Yeah.
in old age.
The absolute best option is
You
in
plan
that
to
scenario
live to be
you
old?
have the baby, you take responsibility for that life, you then get a job and support that baby. That's the obviously
Yeah,
when
and
you
they
have a baby you
grow
do
up.
that. You grow
Yeah.
up through that. And if
Yeah.
for whatever reason if you
There are a lot
cannot
more
provide for that
options.
Our
baby,
generation,
we
is
can adopt. That is
Listen,
a thing we can do.
Our generation is
It's
not
really-
grown up
There's
enough.
also a lot more options.
I
for
agree.
people who are-
But
if you're a
listen.
teenager
You know?
and pregnant, there's a lot more options now than there
Wait.
were even 10 years ago.
I'll adopt you.
Do you understand how stupid you have
Thanks,
to be to
Garrett.
get pregnant right now? Like,
Not you.
Like, and
Yeah.
I mean,
Aw.
like,
Throw you in the
super
backyard.
uninformed.
I mean,
Super
Lady
uninformed.
G.
Yeah, you get to
The
play in the
amount
ground.
of the amount of resources that are out there between natural family planning, all of the BC that you can get, and I'm not talking about the morning after pill or anything like afterwards. I'm
Getting
saying
the
like,
abortion baby up in here.
yeah.
Or
No, I'm
here's
saying-
here's a crazy theory.
don't have
Abstinence.
sex.
Oh yeah,
exactly.
that's
No,
a
that-
If you
It's hard,
no,
bro.
it's my
You know what
like
I'm saying?
if you are
Yeah,
not
I
ready,
know.
if you
That's
are
a bunch
not
of
ready
difficult.
to
already sexually active is hard.
if you're not ready to have a
My arm
baby,
is
then
getting too
don't
strong.
slide in between the sheets with somebody. And if you can't picture having a baby with someone, don't bang them. Like it's not that
I
hard to
think
not have a
facts.
one night stand.
I don't
think
I
most
don't
people agree
understand
with
why
you.
it's so I don't understand why it's so
I think most
controversial
people
to
here
say,
agree
hey,
with you.
are you not ready to be pregnant? Then
Don't
keep
have
your
sex.
legs closed.
I mean,
Yeah.
to be fair,
Yeah. Immature
kinda
people.
easy.
Immature people.
Oh my
It's
god, you're
kinda
trying to
easy to
control my
outrun a
body. My
pregnant
body,
woman.
my choice. Oh no, it's so awful.
What did the
Yeah,
child's
grow up.
body hit their choice?
It was your
Yeah,
choice.
right.
It was your
Exactly.
choice to go out and
It
have
was
sex
their
and
choice.
become pregnant. That was your choice. Now, a life is created. You now have responsibilities. Sorry, that is the breaks. You have a person that you have to take care of now. So your whole life
You grew up
got to
with-
change.
My
and
body,
it's not a
my
sorry-
choice.
I
Sorry.
love.
I do what I want.
love
That's like
the-
we have a severe lack of responsibility in all factors
Yes.
from a lot of the generations that are like we were talking about before that led to this point and that are taking control of this point. No accountability. And is that because they're not immature? Well, whose fault is that? Is that the accountability of the generation above them that should have
Well, I
taught
hope
them
that they're not immature.
It's, well, here's
to
the
be
thing, a
mature
lot
enough
of
to have
people-
children and take responsibility for that?
There is a
Common
cultural
sense.
element.
Common sense is not genetic. Common sense does not like you're not
Common
born.
sense isn't common.
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
but
that's
it's also,
fucking right.
It's not genetic. Like a lot of people think that because I know this
Stop.
thing, my
It's
kids should
not
know this
genetic,
thing.
but is cultural.
It can
If your
be,
parents
but
I mean,
if your parents
you know
had
how
you as
I
a
got-
teenager and your grandparents had them at a teenager, the chances are is you're going to have a kid as a teenager.
Yeah.
That's true.
You know how I got my common sense? By doing a bunch
I
of
mean-
stupid shit and learning that, oh, I shouldn't do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, but you can't do that
didn't-
when you're having sex. That's a different thing.
You know,
Yeah, that's a
it
different
really
thing.
hurts when I
But
jump
also,
off of
we
the
didn't
fucking
re-
railing.
I did that
I
too.
shouldn't do that anymore.
hey,
Hey
but
man,
here-
I probably
here's-
shouldn't get drunk and light off
Hey,
these
you know,
fucking borders.
hot
That's
things are.
probably-
Yeah, you
hey,
should,
hey,
bro.
no, that's fun. That's fun.
Yeah, that's American, dude.
Dude,
Yeah,
I
I
about
did
lost
that.
I about lost
I
my
was-
fingers 2
I
years
got-
ago. I'm not even gonna lie.
I got
no.
drunk.
Or
and
went
shot
out
off
for all the
fireworks this year.
fingers.
It was great.
Oh my
No
gosh,
shit.
boys are all the
I
same.
think I still got 11.
Or I'll blow shit up right now.
Gee, I'm interested. How many of you guys went to college and had more of a conservative experience?
In
I
the
went to
history
tech school.
department, in the history department, I
I mean,
did.
yeah.
In the
Like,
technology
overall,
When I
department,
when I went
tech,
to the
yeah.
tech
it
school,
was
Tech.
it was about
then
50-50
it was
split.
more.
It was a 50-50
I'll admit-
split for me.
Yeah.
Literally,
I
all of my
went to-
professors in my technical college
went
were
to
all
UT.
conservative, and we would actively talk about how like the fucking government is fucked up.
So I
So,
had
Oh, I did actually have some base economics professors. Actually.
yeah. So I
Yeah.
had
Not
so, like,
not in the
my
arts
first-
though, which sucks when you're an
yeah, I
artist.
had a very
My only
base
fairly liberal
adjunct
thinking professor, I think, was one of my government
microeconomics.
professors, but he was actually pretty good.
My
The rest of
micro.
I can't hear
professors
you.
Were...
Huh?
You hear me? No.
Well, it's, people were talking over you. Certain people
Oh,
called
sorry.
named Cole.
No, I said that
Q.
most of my I had one professor that was liberal. I was pretty sure he was liberal. I had to call him out on a few things, but he actually was respectable. I liked him.
Mhm.
And this is in 2002, 2003.
Fuck.
All the rest of my
Fucking
professors.
ancient.
Yeah,
all the
I
rest
was
of my
2.
Professors were actually really conservative.
2003.
Then again, it was engineering.
I was in
So-
junior
Yeah.
high in 2003.
All
And
of my stuff-
2003.
All my professors. Now I will
I
say
think
most
I
of
was
my
still in
professors-
diapers
Graduating
back then.
third grade.
Good portion
Going
of my
into fourth?
professors are actually still teaching, so we're old, but
Yeah, it's because they
lots of
know if
really
they
good ones.
leave, it's gonna be filled by a bunch of
Well, actually,
psychos.
one of the worst professors I had though was the oldest one that I was there.
Yeah, they
He was
tend
one
to
of
be.
those he was over the graduate program and he hated undergrads.
Hmm.
That was like my major. I know like,
That's
I
a
didn't do
different world,
military,
man.
Half of my major was planned on doing military, or they planned on making weapons, or
Tracks.
In Minecraft.
Well,
No.
For the government.
Lockheed Boeing.
I
my,
know
my,
it's a job.
my job options outside of college were Raytheon, Northrop Grumman, and Lockheed.
I almost
Damn.
worked at Oshkosh Defense. I work for a subsidiary
not-
of that now.
Chose not to do that because I had been trying to get space. My
Oh,
whole thing was
space.
aerospace. Yeah, my
Yeah.
thing was aerospace. So I had
Okay,
a few-
Elon Musk.
a
Okay.
if SpaceX existed then, yeah, I would have been trying to get a job there. But when I graduated in 2005, that was right after Columbia crashed. Manned space flight was out.
Yeah.
So
Well, actually, you could
my
have worked at
options were
Boeing
weapons.
for that.
I didn't want to do atmospheric,
Oh, okay.
and so I ended up doing something else, which
Just brought up the headline you sent me, Sir Reefer.
Oh yeah, it's pretty great.
is entirely different from engineering. But yeah, I've gotten a lot more into the understanding where a lot of this comes from, and I would say English departments.
Yep,
is where it comes in.
I don't know.
It's not
Actually, at
your,
the technical college,
that's
my
the
English,
that's the article.
my English teachers were actually really
Forest.
good. Like they,
You can
I
have
could-
really
I
good
actu- I-
English teachers.
I
But it's
did
where the
an
opening
entire
is.
speech on like.
Yeah, where are you though?
Constitutional
You're
carry.
you're in
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. What is that? Is that it's a blue state?
It's purple.
Purple.
Purple
We're at
state.
the
Okay.
RNC.
It's
Ow.
it's blue locally and red nationally more often.
You have to consider this though. The professors I was talking about, that was in Austin.
Wow.
Well, they were still
That's a
fairly
surprise.
conservative.
That is 2003.
That's what
I
I
feel
mean.
like it's
I
like a
lived in-
different
I
world,
lived in
man.
Austin.
Austin,
years.
Different world.
I'm pretty sure Quarterblack can attest to this. Austin really has only turned in the last less than a decade. All of a sudden,
No,
it just
it's
Yeah.
it
But-
was,
Yeah, I know. It was once
there at
Garrett
its
got this
pinnacle.
job at this.
I mean, it was always-
fledgling
What is this?
company.
It was
Austin was always
but
weird,
it was,
but
it was there. I
Austin
there
was always
before
weird,
I
but it
left.
wasn't
I left in
degenerate
2000.
weird.
Yes.
It was
Exactly.
fun
I
weird.
left in 2006.
yes, it was music,
is
it
a
was
fucked up
indie,
article,
it was
title.
art, it was graffiti. Like it was
2003,
Yeah.
2004, amazing. It started going downhill. I think about there were certain parades they started restricting stuff. There were certain things on campus too. It ended going. It was not as fun for a lot of people. and
Yeah.
it happened in the early 2000s. But I was there. My freshman
That shift.
sophomore year were
So then
amazing.
my entire
It was
life
just
basically
happened
it's
while
been
I
fucked
lived
up.
there.
2012.
Because I lived in
Basically,
early
yeah.
2000s. That would
When
have.
they turned on the Hadron Collider, I'm telling you, we are living in a wrong timeline.
It's also
When
when the
was the
first
hydrogen
millennium.
bomb?
hit
Berenstein
the-
Bears, man. Every book had Berenstein Bears.
Yes, it was. Like I'm telling you, they
was-
turned that thing on in 2012,
What-
and the world
2012.
lost its mind. I
You know
don't know
what? I
what
could
they
see that.
did, but
It's
it
the three
told-
worlds problem.
Bro,
It
The
really
first
is.
Hey,
the
hey,
first indicator we had that we were
controversial
in the wrong
opinion.
timeline is Harambe got shot.
I do
I
like to
maintain
think
that to this day. Fuck you if you
I
disagree.
don't
Wait, you
know.
don't-
I
wait,
think it
hold up,
was-
what? Huh?
I think it was the
Salvation Army.
women's right to vote. Come on now.
when was that
They turned the
though?
Hadron
I mean,
Collider
that
on
was
in
way
1919.
earlier.
Yeah, 60s. Or no, before
Bro, get
that.
on topic.
Actually, really, it
Get
was
on
the NRA.
topic.
It was really the NRA. That's what really fucked it
How
up.
dare you?
ATF.
It was
Yeah.
Trump, obviously.
ATF, that's-
Obviously.
Income tax.
I mean,
Yeah.
really?
I'm
Trump did it the whole
telling you
time.
right now, Pikachu's tail.
I think it was
there
Washington. I mean, let's be real here.
Pikachu's tail was not solid yellow. I'm telling you, it was Berenstein Bears. It wasn't Berenstein.
The Fruit of the Loom had a freaking cornucopia on it.
It actually
Yeah,
did.
yes.
It actually did.
It's a Berenstein.
Someone
Yeah,
proved that it did.
That's 100% proven.
Like
Yeah.
The old
this is.
person here,
See?
Berenstein Bears. Yes.
Berenstein, yes.
It's
No,
They
no,
were
the Fruit of the
Jewish. They were
Loom. The
Jewish
Fruit of the Loom
bears.
was actually proven. The Fruit of the Loom was proven.
What do you say?
Yeah,
Actually
57
proven, like
photos.
Berenstein Bears
Yeah.
wasn't actually named Berenstein
Right?
Bears.
No, like
Yeah.
there's actually photos of the Fruit of the Loom with the cornucopia
Yes.
on it.
Yes, there is. There's
Yeah.
also I have a
'Cause it was
VHS
real.
tape, and I have a
Yeah, it
VHS
had
tape
Funko on
of the Berenstein Bears.
No, you
Like,
don't. No, you
yes,
don't.
I do.
No, you
It's a
don't.
kid that-
Show it to me.
yeah,
I know.
it's
I believe
yeah.
it. I believe it.
I will go. Okay, I will dig it out, take a picture of it, and send it to you, Quarter Black.
No,
Okay,
but they
do it.
changed
No,
the
no, no,
letters.
no, no, no,
They
no.
I
changed
believe
the
you.
Right
letters.
now.
Chat.
I believe you.
You gotta send it in the chat.
In the chat? No.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are you,
got
Boogie?
Always.
Am I?
Look, I've got one sliver of, and I'm just not gonna do it. I don't care how much money you're gonna send me. I'm not gonna do it.
Well, I don't know how to. No, it's because I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how.
In the voice
Press an X.
chat.
Press an X.
Okay,
Pressing
but how do I
X,
get it?
yup.
How do I get it onto the computer though?
From what? Like
From
just
what?
as a picture, like a.
Oh, like
Yeah.
in the
physical picture?
Discord.
Take a
In the
picture.
Discord.
You take a picture with your
a
fucking
picture.
phone.
Yeah. Yeah. And then
Yeah.
you submit.
And
it.
then you
No.
send
That
it into
anymore.
Discord from your
This is
phone.
why-
email and then
Peer
download it.
pressure.
That's
Peer
wrong.
pressure.
This is why women don't ask for help. That shit right there. Oh, you just take a picture.
If
If
you're
you,
over
you
here.
look,
want
hey,
the fucking
hey,
answer? I
hey,
will
everybody,
give
shut
it
the
to
fuck up!
you.
Everybody, shut up! If you hover over live stream chat, you see it up
Okay.
there. There's like
Yeah.
an open chat. You can open the
Uh-huh.
chat and then you can put it there.
Here,
Holy
just-
shit!
And it's just the people that's inside this chat.
you
That's
can
like
just do
super
this.
useful to know. Thank you, Garrett, for that
Like that.
direction. I
Yeah,
genuinely
posted
appreciate
that,
it.
Oh, fuck
posted
you,
the
Cole.
YouTube AI
That was the thing that I
generated
wasn't sure she-
conversation thing.
That was what I
pinged everyone
wasn't know.
I don't know what that, bro. My knowledge of Discord is
Hey,
so
hey,
fucking
don't call me
limited.
fucking bro.
Yeah, you ain't
All right,
my
bruh.
bro.
All right, bruh.
Lady G can call you whatever she wants.
Ew.
Yeah, fuck you, Cole.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
you, Cole.
I
Alright,
agree. Fuck Cole, but
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe
That's
you
kinda
probably
gay.
use Discord more than
Then he
I
said
do.
but right after.
All right, I gotta
What?
go to bed because I have work in the morning.
Aww.
Aw.
Oh,
Working for the man.
Work for another-
man, that
work for
sucks
another 2 weeks.
when Cole gets disconnected. Okay, see you guys.
Right.
He's working for himself.
That's true. The man, that's what I'm saying. He's the man.
He's the man, bro.
Yeah,
Dude.
Man, bro, dude.
the man, bro, dude. He's a
Oh my god.
computer, not a
Okay, I'm
coffee
sorry. I'm
maker.
reading what everybody said, and he said, we are not joking. Avocados suck. Yes, they do.
Avocados do not. I can't. That is the craziest take I've ever heard.
No, it's
Avocados
not.
are awesome.
How-
Guacamole.
How-
Guacamole.
How are
You've ever
avocados?
heard.
Give me one-
Guacamole.
They're
That
overrated.
is
I
a
don't like
product.
guacamole.
That is
It's
a product
disgusting.
of avocados. That's like someone.
best-
That's like
You
someone
can't make
saying
it
that
without
tomatoes-
avocados.
That's like saying
best-
tomatoes are awesome because they make spaghetti sauce. So you don't actually like
no.
tomatoes.
Best,
You like
the best
spaghetti
guacamole
sauce.
has almost nothing added to the avocado.
That's such a
I'll eat
lie.
avocado straight up out the husk.
Denial is
Straight
a
up out the
hell of a
husk.
lie.
You just
Denial's
And then you
hell of a
put it on a
lie.
nice, like, toasted piece of bread. Right there, dog.
As opposed to
Say
a
on
toasted
See, that's where you lose
what?
me.
I fucking love that shit.
It's
Ew.
it's a
That's
verb.
What you guys sound like.
I
You know what's
love
really good?
avocado toast. It's great.
Avocado
I put
on-
some bacon
You know
in there
what's really
too.
good?
Put some bacon.
Some
Mm.
brisket,
Hey, QB,
some barbecue
are we-
Throw some
ribs.
brisket
Are we
in there,
deep en-
dude.
Are we? Hey,
Mm.
are we deep enough in the stream that?
No, what?
They
What?
won't be in
What are you about to
any-
say?
What?
Yeah,
I'm not about to say anything.
he's about to hit a button.
It's not like you were about to
I
say
am
something.
about to hit a button. I am about to hit
Thank
a
you,
button.
Black Tailgate.
No.
I,
No,
can,
Black
I know I
Yes.
can hit this button confidently.
He knows the truth.
I'm from San Antonio. We eat avocados all the time.
That's right.
Same.
They're a
You've
superfood.
been
They're a
conditioned-
superfood,
you've
man.
been
Antonio.
Are
conditioned to-
superfood.
No.
Superfood.
Blackberries,
They are good.
raspberries.
Why they gotta be black?
Those are superfoods.
Why they gotta be
Those
black?
Are superfoods.
Taste.
Yeah,
Avocados are
Avocado.
superfood. No.
Black on the outside, green on the inside. That's what I'm talking about. Just like me.
Honey,
Just like me.
Honey is a superfood. Honey is a superfood. That's a superfood.
I would agree.
I like honey
You know what's
too.
really
Honey's good.
Superfood. Bacon's
Avocado
a
is
superfood.
not a superfood.
You put
Bacon's a
here we go.
superfood.
Here we go.
Bacon is a superfood. You put bacon on anything,
Toast.
it instantly
I-
gets
Bacon.
better.
Bacon
Toast.
bits on my bacon.
Avocado,
Yup.
fried egg, cheddar cheese, toast.
Bacon.
Fried egg and
Bacon.
cheddar cheese
You
is
just
where all
take-
that deliciousness is. Take the carbs away
No,
and get
the
rid of your
avocado has fat.
bland, nasty schmear.
It's called
I'll
texture,
admit.
Lady G.
It's
called
texture.
it's called
gloopy
awesomeness.
texture. If you
I will
need,
say my food tastes
it's
a
not
little
awesome.
bit
If you
It is
want
awesome.
texture, If you want
Delicious.
texture, slice some jalapenos over your egg. There you go. There's
I'll
That
put that in
adds
there too. I
Thank
can see.
you.
I can add it all into
As
my
long as they're
sandwich
fresh,
because
not
I'm not a
pickled.
prejudiced. Okay, I'm not a prejudiced KKK
I'm not
member
prejudiced.
Oh
against.
shit! No,
I
avocados.
have
Run.
taste. It's not my
Oh,
fault. Your
nah.
taste buds are broken.
No, they're enlightened.
I was gonna say my taste.
They have a wider spectrum of flavor.
They're elevated.
They're elevated. Thank you.
I don't eat avocado.
God
so
made
they have-
avocados. That is right.
Lady G, you said you liked. What type of meats did you? When you said you like eating meat, what type of meat is it?
Medium rare steak.
Fair. Can't.
Medium rare?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Medium
Why do you
rare.
cook it so much?
Medium rare steak.
Shut the fuck up.
Did you ever have a sous vide steak?
Yes.
Dude, sous vide
Yes.
steak
I have
is
a
so
sous
good.
vide.
Bro, it's so good.
Porterhouse. Sous vide
I've
porterhouse.
tried sous vide for thick ribeyes. It doesn't work as well
Yes,
as
it does.
doing a
Yes,
Good
it
Rich,
does.
that's
Not
a
for me.
different fucking thing, and you
You
know
just
it.
cook it for longer.
You know,
You fucking know it. Don't bring pineapple into the situation. Don't
know-
ever talk about that shit on my
It
channel.
gets
How dare
better
you?
outside.
Pineapple is acidic and it's trying to kill you. Just ask
is.
John Benet Ramsey.
It is.
Pineapple is
That's all I'm
really good
saying.
You
on
know
its
what's
own.
really good in the sous vide, Garrett?
Nobody knows who
Venison.
killed her. Not avocado. Not avocado.
almost said it. It was avocado.
No, it was not. What did they find in there? What was it? Was it pineapple? Yes, it was. Pineapple did
You know
it.
what's really good in the sous vide, Garrett? It's venison. Take some venison, you
Oh,
sous vide it.
I feel like it would like
and then you
take away the
it-
gaminess.
Then you put it in a pan with some beef tallow, which is just rendered beef fat,
Just perfect.
to give
Yeah.
it the
great.
juices, and you sear it. And
God, we're just talking about
baste it in
food now.
fat. Whoa, I'm
now-
You know
like
what's
drooling
okay?
right now.
Do you know what's
You
actually
said you're
really
so you said you
incredible?
cook your venison in beef fat, beef tallow.
What about
Yeah,
venison
use beef
tallow?
That's why it's
Add fat
tasting
to it.
better. The fat is what carries the flavor
know.
of meats.
Yes.
You're literally just
aware.
making a worse steak.
No,
No, more delicious.
no, you're making a
steak.
leaner
Oh, it's
steak.
more delicious.
These arguments don't make sense. to me.
Okay, we'll go get a New York strip.
Okay, so you know what's really good?
No, it's
actually?
better for you.
My-
Like venison is way better for you.
Crap, last
So
week it was great.
I don't buy it.
so the best thing that I have ever had. So my grandpa slow cooks,
Everything
my
hate.
grandpa-
What the fuck?
My grandpa has this recipe. My grandpa is 93, still lives by himself, still mows his 1 acre lawn. Like that man is still kicking.
Nice.
And when
Man
we
out
go
there.
up there, he smokes. He has pork ribs and he has beef ribs, and he smokes the beef ribs for 18 hours. And it's in like his secret barbecue sauce, which I found out I did.
Wait a
The
second.
fuck was that?
18 hours?
Yeah, he smokes it. He smokes it for 18 hours.
What the fuck?
Bro,
That's standard
it's
in Texas, man.
That sounds great,
Yeah.
Yeah, I
actually.
was
Yeah.
gonna say,
What are you talking about?
amazing.
Freaking.
No,
It
3
melts-
hours tops.
What the fuck?
What?
No.
Huh?
Whoa.
What are you talking about? No.
Oh,
3 hours in a
absolutely not.
Cole, fuck
You're
you.
out of your
3
fucking
hours.
What's wrong
You
with
have
you?
no idea.
Cole,
Why?
go back
why
to
do you
fucking
do that
Canada.
stuff, Cole?
3
We're
hours.
not talking about rotisserie
Seriously.
chicken. We're talking about
3
real barbecue.
hours.
I know what I'm talking about.
That's insane.
I
You're,
do
you're
barbecue.
crazy. You're a crazy
No.
person. You're a crazy
Fucking
person.
fine.
Garrett,
I
That's
calling
compete
me a
in barbecue
northerner earlier. That's what
competitions.
Cole is.
Holy shnikey doodle. 3 hours? How
Bro,
can
it's
you even
everything.
do
It's
it?
everything in me not to just kick you out of this chat right now when you say that.
You don't
That's
want it
insane.
to fall off.
Yes, you
You
do.
want it?
Yes, you do.
Stop it! You're an engagement farmer, is what you're doing. You're engagement farmer. You're clickbaiting.
It's literally
Fuck
called
you.
fall off the bone ribs. What
Why
is
would
the
you want
matter
that?
with
You want the
you?
structure. You need structure.
Oh, you don't, man. It's got to be liquid. Liquid,
No.
basically.
Suck
No.
the marrow out of the bones. You should be able to
No.
suck the marrow out of the bones.
It
Yes!
falls apart
The
when you
rib
look
has
at
to
it.
have
What's wrong with you?
structure.
It should
Okay, I can
literally melt in your
understand-
mouth.
Okay, Cole,
Hey,
I can
guys.
understand that if you're doing ribs to bite it off the bone, but still
Yeah.
more than 3 hours. Like
But-
last time we did
so-
You're
ribs,
both wrong. Garrett,
at
I
least
take
8.
back everything I said. I take it all back. I will
Avocado's
agree with you on
delicious.
I cook.
will
I
agree
cook
with you on
competition
avocados over
ribs.
Cole and his 3-hour ribs.
you.
What kind of heresy is that?
I'm
shit?
glad
Are
that
you
you're coming
kidding me?
around.
Smoke it for 3.
There's a reason.
No.
No,
Smoke
you
it for
are
3.
you insane? You can't. There's no
not
way.
enough
You can't
time.
infuse any flavors. Are you using like liquid smoke? Are you cheating?
No.
Like you. What is the
you
matter with
He's a
you?
rub.
What do they do up there in the north?
He's
I don't
smoking
understand
it at
it.
like
Dude, I don't
600
think
degrees
you-
Fahrenheit.
That's what I was saying.
No.
What are you guys doing up
You
there?
cannot pin being
It's
a
called-
northerner on me.
it's
That's
Yeah,
called
don't pin that shit on me either.
competition
We know how to
ribs.
cook meat in North Dakota. Holy shit! What's the matter with you, bruh?
It's called competition ribs.
I've
Right.
got friends
That's
that-
not
Lady G, don't
competition.
even fight him.
Which
He's
Dakota?
retarded. He's retarded. I can't. You know, we figured this out a long time ago. We just can't.
I've never heard a worse take ever. You would get literally
Oh, yes, you have.
crucified. You would literally get
Oh,
Just
yes,
wait.
yeah, you've heard
Just
the
wait.
worst.
Cole's gonna
with
say more
rib
words.
bones
Have you
in Texas,
not
in
have you
Carolina, in anywhere that has common sense
Lady
and,
G.
and just a brain cell
Lady
and
G,
two taste
have you not heard any of my takes ever? They're all horrible takes.
They're all
There's a reason we say
They're all horrible takes.
Everybody
had-
agrees.
Don't ever
had
listen to
one-
anything he says.
I
had
I have
one good
one
take,
job
Cole.
here. I have one
had
job
one
here.
proof
Have
of
Cole
bad
is
takes
awesome to
so that Garrett can shit on it.
That's right. That's right. That's why you're here.
So avocados are good. because they're the-
I know my role.
Red
knows
4,
his
what's
role.
up, Red 4? I
Happy
see you.
with it.
Popping
so
in
it's
here.
a coal roll instead of the gender roll. You have a coal roll.
Oh yeah. Have
The
we?
real
Did we
question
make
is,
a specific
do you use a
role?
pellet smoker or do you use wood?
Well, I used to have my own role. It was called admin.
Was that for me?
Are you not an admin? You get kicked out? Oh, he's right there.
No, I am an admin. I'm just saying it used to be my own role.
What the fuck? I lost that.
I don't know.
conversation.
Look at the Discord, Janny, whining about not being unique anymore.
Aw.
Typical Discord mod.
So
Shut the
my
fuck up.
grandpa. So my grandpa.
You shut up,
goes
Janny. Go
and gets-
Mods are
mop some
gay,
fucking
gay.
floors.
Okay.
My grandpa goes and gets. So there's this red cedar. Oh gosh, why can't they? Where
Apple.
they freaking the mill? He'll go to the mill and he'll get red cedar chips and he'll get mesquite chips and he'll blend them
mesquite?
together.
Apple is
And-
the best.
Oh,
And then
mesquite.
and he'll let them. So then what he does is for a day he puts them in what's like in his sun box. So it's basically it's just a metal box. He puts them in there so that they
Sounds good.
they heat up, they get really hot, and then everything sort of starts to get aromatic, and then he puts it in the smoker. So like when he smokes,
Does he
rib,
preheat it on top of the
takes-
smoker at
I will
all?
shoot you in the face in Minecraft, Cole. So
You have to
it
get me to
takes-
play that lame ass game.
it's it takes him about 3
Hey.
days to cook ribs because all of the prep work and everything that goes into it.
That is way too much work.
No, it's not, Cole. It's called having standards.
That's why you live up
and
there,
talent.
okay? You can't take the heat. You can't take what it means to
No,
be a
I'd
real
rather-
man
I'd rather just go
and
golfing.
smoke meat.
We
I'd rather
cheat
go
a little
golfing.
bit. We use a trigger. We
Play
use
with your
pellets.
balls, okay?
Cole,
Trigger.
come
Yeah.
on down to Louisiana. I'll get you some food.
What's the place that makes the barbecue with like mustard?
That's
Oh, that's
actually-
Who
every
does that?
That's most
makes you
barbecue
No, that-
restaurants in Central Texas.
No,
Most-
like
No, yes. Most Central Texas barbecue restaurants will use mustard as a binder for the bark. It
No, there's one I'm
is
thinking
used
of
just
that's
purely
like-
to make it stick.
He's
And-
talking about the types of barbecue. Like you have Texas barbecue,
Yeah,
you have
yeah.
Carolina barbecue, but the one
You got
you're
coal
talking
barbecue.
yeah, just
Texas
whatever
is
the
used-
whatever the
that
fuck
is.
that is. I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is.
Some kind of
But-
salmonella carrying shit.
Because the Carolinas is known
It
for
makes you
being.
stronger.
Is Carolina?
The Carolina peppers, it tends to be like.
It is
spicier than-
Carolina. It's North Carolina.
Yeah.
I had it. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
It's so gross. I had to throw it
'Cause then
away.
The other two kinds are Kansas
dare
City
you.
barbecue and Memphis barbecue or Tennessee barbecue.
That's-
And then you
Tennessee
get into,
barbecue is not bad. It's
Yeah,
not bad
but
at
then
all.
you
Like,
get
I was
into-
gonna say I like Tennessee, but I'm a Texas boy.
When you get into like the deep south, like Alabama and Georgia and stuff, that barbecue isn't really barbecue per se.
Diesel, what's up, Diesel?
Oh,
We're just in the chat. We're in Discord, so if you want to jump in, come jump over.
Fuck you, Diesel.
But like when you get into,
Hey,
when you get
Diesel's
into
my
the-
dude. All right.
I know he's your dude. That's why I
When
said
you
fuck
get
you
into-
to Diesel.
Why is that not
Jealous.
barbecue?
No. It's not
Oh,
like
you
when people think of like barbecue competitions, like the ribs and the pulled pork and everything like that. Alabama, Georgia, Louisiana, it's soupier. That's the best way I can kind of explain it. It's much more liquid. Like they drench that shit in delicious stuff, but
Come around.
they almost make it like soupy.
Yeah, and
Are you talking the sauce,
I mean,
or are you talking
I can only
The
compare
sauce?
that to, in Louisiana, but
So
yeah.
that's a German style. German style sauces tend to be very vinegary and very soupy and
Well,
very loose.
It's not just
don't like the
If you've
Jews.
ever had Cooper's barbecue in Texas, they do a German style sauce.
Yeah.
And it's really
I was gonna
good.
say, there's a lot of German in Texas.
There is actually. There's like a whole ass
there's-
town that's nothing
Yeah.
but Germans. It's like all of the.
Schlitterbahn. Have
Oh
you
yeah,
guys
sure.
been
Yeah,
there?
sure.
Yeah,
For
Schlitterbahn.
the San Antonio natives, there's a Cooper's barbecue in New Braunfels.
Yeah, New
There's
Braunfels,
a
Gumbo.
there's a German town in Georgia too. North Georgia is Helen, Georgia.
Fredericksburg is German.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
There's a lot of German
Fredericksburg is a great place to visit because
So-
there's some
Spain is-
good
Spain
Pacific
is
War
German.
museums.
There's a lot of it up in like Montana and the Dakotas and Wyoming too. There's a huge German population up there. There's also a huge Czech.
Oh yeah, there's yeah.
It's
Is that check stop? Yeah.
Because Czech immigration is actually here in Texas. Matter of fact, west right outside
Texas
Dallas,
has
that's-
like
that's
everything.
Czech.
Yeah,
That's why it's so good.
Texas
That's right, boy.
Yeah.
That's right.
We've got
Texas
Polish.
literally is a melting pot.
We've got
like-
Polish that brought over the Koblasnikis, which are the pigs in the blanket, and then the
Yep.
kolaches.
Oh, yeah.
And then we've
Kolaches are
got
Czech.
the Germans. Yeah.
Bring it all to Texas and make it
Kolaches
better.
are Czech.
All
If
right.
you're talking though, the
kolaches
pigs in
are
the
Czech.
blanket, those are Koblasnikis. They're not actually
Those are
kolaches. Kolaches are
A
specifically
lot of people
sweet.
think those are kolaches. Those are not kolaches.
No, yeah, they're specifically the sweet is kolache.
So you have
I don't care what they're called. I like them.
I don't care what it's called. I just like the taste.
Oh no, dude, I know how to
like
make
this thing.
Koblasnikis, and I make them every once in a while on my own.
Yeah, so like we have like cottage cheese buttons and farmer's hat. Like it's really interesting because if you travel to
Cottage cheese buttons. What is that?
Yeah,
Okay.
I was not paying attention, and then you said something really weird.
Cottage cheese button?
so they look like a but so
Like a hunk of
It's-
just like
it's okay,
cottage
so
cheese.
So it's usually the way that my
So.
grandma used to make them was so you get dry cottage cheese and you get cinnamon and you get the heavy whipping cream. You mix it together, and then you put it in like a really thin pastry, and then you can add different stuff to it. Like she usually just did sugar cinnamon dust on the top or whatever, and then you cook them, and then you can dip them in like this homemade cream. But like if you travel around, I've found
funky.
that a lot of different places call those a lot of different things. It's almost the exact same. It's the exact same concept, but they're called different things depending on where you are in the U.S. because different families immigrated to different parts of the U.S. And so like I found out that I'm only a second generation American because my grandpa and my grandma both came over because my grandma was part of the Duke who fled the Bolsheviks from Russia, and my grandpa's family, long story short, my great-grandpa woke him up, said, if you talk, your mother and sisters are dead, we have to go now, because they were hiding Jews in Germany,
Wow.
and they had to flee.
Wow.
So I found out just a few years ago that I'm only a second-generation American.
I'm a
Damn.
fifth
They came over
generation.
after.
It's like
So they
fucking
came out
wild.
over after or during World War II?
During.
Okay, because my Czech relatives came over
That's
right
wild.
before.
So it's like crazy.
My
because if
grandmother's
you,
from Germany.
So yeah, for like a lot of us, if you only go 2 generations back, it just depends where they landed and what stuff. And so
an area.
yeah, and so you have Germans up in the north, and you have so like in North Dakota.
gotta break in here.
Like
Obo Mora for 5. Truth. BBQ Houston. Is that a place? Truth Barbecue?
is that a place?
Sounds like you said it in a way. Or are you just saying like? Are you just saying Truth Barbecue Houston?
If
Just
you're talking
represent.
like places and barbecues, my dad actually went to high school with one of the big ones, the Chillin's. I think it's Chillin's Barbecue is the name. He went to high school
It's a
with
place.
the owner.
Yeah.
Lady G.
Trying to get some barbecue.
The shortest that my family's been here is I'm 5th generation. I go based on like my mother's side. The longest
Oh.
is like my dad's side was here in the 1600s.
Yeah, he's
For
old,
ships, so-
old retard. Came over on the short boat.
My dad's
There's-
side is pretty old in terms of being American. The best
Yeah.
we've been able to trace it is well, as far as we can tell, it may have been a single mother who gave birth to her second child when she made the trip over into to the United States because she
I
left
can
with
pull it
one
up
kid
real quick.
and arrived
Yeah.
with the second.
Oh, so she
What,
gave birth like
on the boat.
Probably, but
That
this
was
was in,
really
and this would have
common.
been in the 1700s.
Yeah, that would have
roughly.
been
So,
really
like,
common. And then
would have been pretty
technically-
either I can't remember if it was just before the founding or if it was just after, but it was around that era. But
Yeah,
on my mom's side, I would be 4th gen because my great grandmother who passed back when I was in middle school was the first generation American from them, and they were Czech, straight up Czech.
Nice.
A lot
My
of good
direct
stuff there.
ancestors have been here for
Yeah.
since the early 1700s, and they founded a farm, and they employed certain labor laws that are not smiled upon today.
So
What-
my
what-
first
what-
ancestor to come to America was good old John Frink with an E, and he would
Had to cut off that E.
1610 to 1675, and he died in Ipswich, Essex,
Damn,
Massachusetts. Bay
I wish
Colony.
I need to do like a look see into my old family tree,
so
because I think my grandmother did that. I need to like look into how far back. Because I always wondered about that with the 1/4. You know where that comes from.
My earliest ancestor I have is John Frank III, who was born in America.
Probably. Who knows? I don't even know.
So I use a family
idea.
tree. It's from the
That's how they track you,
Saints
man.
Church. It is actually, but so they have a really good database that links with like, all the other stuff. So you input your ancestors' names, and it just like branches the trees out.
It's crazy.
So like, I can trace it back reliably to like the 1200s on my dad's side.
That's
On the mother's side, I can go even further.
All right,
because
y'all.
They're
Hey.
Nordic. They've got the Nordic tradition.
I think that's a paid
Hey,
service.
shut the fuck up!
It's free. Actually.
Colt!
It's free real estate.
Shut up! Hey everybody, I'm gonna end the show right here. You guys, thank you so much for hanging out on this Monday show. It was fun to hang out and do a little bit of talking on the solo, and then bring everybody in. Maybe we'll do this from time to time. It's a lot of fun. You guys, shut up, Cole! God damn it!
Front row.
I'll see you guys later. Let's see when the next stream is gonna be. Maybe in a week or so, because I think this whole week we're gonna be doing shooting video this week and next week. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Aren't you gonna be in California next week though?
Yes, that's where we're shooting the video.
Hey, would you could give me that address?
Why would you
so I
ever
can
want
see
to go
that shot
there?
glass?
I will get it to you right now after the show right now, so just let me talk. All right, see you everybody. Thanks so much for sending in super chats or gifted donations. Appreciate it. Chat, appreciate it. Everyone over on the VIC, love you. You're in the chat right now. We're hanging out as we speak. Good Wrench, I see you over there. Thank you. See you guys next week. Actually, Normal World. You can go watch Normal World. I'm going to be doing those Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday with Dave and Angela. Come check it out. All right. See you guys later. Bye. You fucked it up. You too could join the conversation in the Discord because the Chad link is in the chat right now. Come join, hang out. This is the Chad show for this stream. Shut up. See, I didn't unmute them because I knew they'd do stuff like this. So it's just me. You can just hear me. That's it. I can hear them. So join that Discord link. That's the only way to get it. Is the Chad show right now. Look, just join the link, okay? Just join the link. I'll see you guys later. I'll say it right now. Lance Uppercut, Chad. Dave Pull, Chad. Goodridge, Chad. Guy Incognito, Chad. Black Tailgate, you're in here right now. But you're also Chad. It's the Chad show. I gotta yell. They can't. I'm sorry. The other Chads are talking to me in my ear. I can't. I'm trying to focus on you guys in the chat, but they're making noises and I can't. Kindon B, Chad. Neo Dark Matter, Chad. Surgeon, Chad. Hatchet, Chad. Hit that link. Join the Discord. I appreciate y'all. See y'all guys later.